I saw the pool. I liked the tiki like fence
Vibe.
that you have around it. Yeah, real Jimmy Buffett vibe. It's all over here, honestly.
It's Margaritaville.
Margaritaville is all down here, bro.
Yeah, it's
They are about it.
it's Margaritaville world.
That's why we got the
100%.
tequila high noon.
And the fucking whatever this is for a table.
yeah, this is
It's a fish tank table. It's kind of a common topic on
Is
the
there
podcast.
actual fish in it?
No, he says he's gonna put some in, but he hasn't.
Yeah, you
And
should
the water
probably
level's getting
not.
kinda low too.
You should probably. I feel like that's not healthy for the fish to live in a table.
They don't have souls.
Well, I mean,
so-
arguably, what's the difference of a tank? This is just a tank with a top.
You can't.
tank
I guess
top.
you could get drunk and fall into a fish tank. Actually, I was gonna say
it is very.
It's a cooler. I mean, it's kind of baller.
it is. It is cool. It's like in a 1970s Coke
100%.
way. Yeah.
Orange
this
rug
is a
living
great-
room.
Yeah. Exactly. This is a this is a
I
Coke
wish I was
basement.
still
Yeah.
doing Coke.
I don't do Coke, and this basement makes me feel like I'm on Coke right now.
I put something in there.
One of our neighbors came over and their like brother or something was there chilling with us, and he's like, "I've never done coke in my life, but I often have dreams about it, like doing it." And I was like, "Dude, I'm not telling you to do it, but like I've never
Chase
heard
your
someone
dreams.
say that. Like what?
Yeah. Chase your dreams.
Yeah, that's a first, dude.
Chase your dreams or chase the dragon.
That is crazy. I wonder if he had, cause like I know before like I ever vaped, like I used to like I'd like take like a mechanical pencil or something and like pretend I was vaping,
yeah.
and in my head be like, dude, someday I'm gonna be doing this for real and it's gonna be sick.
Yeah,
Bro, in 5th grade, like, no, I just know I'm gonna be
I
fucking
know.
chiefing, dude.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be cool. I remember one time distinctly, I saw on an episode of Tom and Jerry, Tom did like this super cool rizz move where he
W
was
rizz.
W rizz. He was like a cowboy, and he like took a piece of paper and
Oh,
grabbed
dude.
a bunch of dirt and put
Yep.
it in the paper
Yeah.
and then rolled it up and started smoking it like a cigarette. So I went outside and
Dude, he
picked
didn't
up some
just smoke
dirt.
it like a cig, bro. He smoked it in one puff.
Yeah, dude. And the chick still wasn't into him, which is kind of fucked up. Explains a lot about the male loneliness epidemic.
Dude, it's real. It's life, man.
But, dude, so he did that, and then I went outside and did that and just swallowed a bunch of dirt. I literally just, like, put it in a piece of paper, rolled it up, and just sucked in
Dude.
all the dirt.
You thought life was a cartoon.
Yeah, literally.
How big of a piece of paper are we talking?
It was like a
full-
post-it note. I remember
Okay.
I remember I thought it was so smart because it was a post-it note. I was like, yo, it can stick if I
Yeah.
roll it up.
Oh, bro's out here cooking, dude.
How old were you?
This was last week. No, I don't know, probably like 10, 11. I used to do that. I feel like I had a very like, in a dumb way, active imagination as a kid. Like,
What, did it disappear as you got older?
no, I think I still got an imagination, but it's like less. Like I used to literally like my favorite activity growing up was I would go outside and I had like one of those fake plastic Patriots helmets, and I'd put that on and I'd like make up a whole storyline of like a guy's career, and I'd like play through it, and I just have the football in my hand and like throw it up in the air and catch
And it's
it.
the winning catch for the Super Bowl.
Exactly, yeah. And then
like,
sometimes I'd drop it and I'd have to like revise the story then. So that is like he dropped a pass in the Super Bowl, but then his wife left him and he's fighting for
Oh.
custody of his
We're
kids.
gonna
Damn.
break this down. Are you an only child?
No, I have a younger sister, but
Okay.
I don't know. I think like
Parents together?
yeah, parents are together. Everything was fine. That's why like I don't understand.
silly boy.
I was
I
just
know.
a silly boy. Yeah, I would run into trees. Like sometimes I'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a defensive player today," and then I just like pretend I'm tackling trees. And so there was this one tree in my yard that's like all worn from the bottom because I used to run into it and I used to piss on it all the time. It was like my piss tree.
We all did dumb shit as kids,
Those are
bro.
fucking
Yeah.
dumb. My parents let me out on the leash and I just fucking I had to get the zoomies out.
It was a fenced-in backyard.
Yeah, they
He
have
was-
one of those stakes in the ground. You can only go in a certain radius.
Got a
It's a-
fucking shot collar. He's
No,
like,
it's the fake fences where, like, when you get to the area, just fucking goes off. You see
Yeah.
him run full speed.
Honey, we gotta call the barbed wire fence guy. Justin got out again.
So, you said you had a story for us.
Oh
correct?
yeah, so about
Also,
this-
wait, before
I'm
we do
not
the story,
supposed to
I'm sorry.
say. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm cutting you off. why don't we introduce you, Duke? What is your last name? I'm sorry.
Duquette.
Duke Duquette. We have a question for you off the podcast because it's not fun right now. But
is it going to be? Is that my real name?
Nope.
Okay.
You'll see. We'll
Okay.
It's
All right.
off-air activities. Anyways, you have a lovely story to tell us, Duke.
It's gay stuff.
Fully gay stuff, 100%.
I love gay stuff. I'm gay.
Don't we all?
No, when I was a kid, we came to this beautiful place. For context, I grew up in Hollis. So this is like...
Do you know Ludwig?
Ludwig? Oh, the YouTuber guy, right? Yeah, he was a couple years older than me. There was another one that got really big that was closer in age to me. Nixter V, I think. He was like decently big, but he wasn't Ludwig big, but he was like decently
I had to ask.
big.
Anytime I hear Hollis Brookline, I'm like,
This guy's gay for Ludwig.
Yeah,
not
everyone.
fully. We have the same birthday.
Sorry, dude. I'm more interested in the other famous people from Hollis Brookline High School, such as Owen Damon. Shout out.
Yo,
Sam
shout out Owen.
Mangano. Shout out.
Shout out, bro. He's got a list over here, dude. Let's
yeah, there's
go.
four people that do stand up that are from HB. That I think that's very interesting. And Owen was the person that got me into stand up too, because I've been friends with Owen my whole life, and then I started going to mics with him.
Thank God
so
it wasn't Ben.
thank God. I would not be doing stand up still. If I would probably be doing like crack, honestly, and marrying a woman. I have to bleep that out.
That's all right.
No, I don't know. But so yeah, I grew up in Hollis. We came up to this place, and so it's like a 45 minutes away to go camping at you guys know the campground down the.
Everyone loves talking about this campground.
Yeah,
I don't know about it.
No, I don't live
So
here.
Is it? I'll bleep it. Ground?
Yeah, it's Cold Springs something.
Alex is talking about a fucking campground here. Apparently, this is Campground World.
Yeah, it was like
where?
Yeah, it was where. Yeah, so we took a 45-minute camping trip up to where.
Shitty vacation.
Got a cabin. I remember that was like the big selling point for my parents. They were like, we got a cabin. We're not in a so.
I mean, hell yeah.
It was pretty sweet. It was a good vacation. We did a lot of vacations like that as a kid, and I always loved them. It's only like funny now to think about it.
Yeah, your parents were poor.
Yeah, no, not even really, like subtle middle class.
Yeah.
But yeah, like all our vacations were to like Lake Winnipesaukee or like a different part of New Hampshire for the most part. It wasn't until I got older that we went to some like really, really cool vacations. But so we came up here and it was like the hottest week of the summer. Like I'm talking, like you know how every summer there's that one week that's just ridiculous.
Is there a body of water you can swim in?
That's what I was.
I think there was, and there was a pool. That was one of the other selling points.
Okay.
It was like a big pool for like kids and shit. There was all the
only
spraying
kids.
stuff.
You're not allowed.
Only
kids.
Yeah, unless you're a pedophile.
Well,
I guess. Yeah. Cool. If you're a pedophile out there looking for a new place to scope out, Cold Springs RV Park.
Pedals welcome.
So we were in this cabin. There was no AC, and it was like the hot. I remember I was like I was probably like 8 or 9.
Not one of the selling points.
No. And this was like I don't know if you guys have this, but I have like a couple memories from my childhood that are just like burned into my brain.
100%.
Like I can like close my eyes and I'm like back there.
I had a cabin we stayed at, and I puked up so much mac and cheese one night, and it was like I scarfed that shit down. It was coming out still spiraled. Like,
Yeah.
Swallowed it whole.
That's why you got to give people a little credit with trauma.
That was
a
a cabin.
You get molested.
And, it was near Barrington, and the lake was called Crystal Lake, and then there was some weird shit going on. My little brother cut his leg open, like.
Damn.
Is Crystal Lake like is that a scary place?
Yeah, it's the lake from Friday the 13th movie.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I've played the games, the Friday the 13th games, but
Hell yeah.
never
Seen the movies.
I've never seen the
That's
movies.
where you see some good fake tits.
Fake tits, really?
Yeah.
What is that from like the 80s?
Yeah. There's I think the latest one was maybe like 2000.
Is it like the classic, like they're having sex at summer camp and then like a guy? I feel like I've probably seen that
it's
scene.
You've definitely seen the movie at some point in life.
Probably,
Most
yeah.
likely.
the basic it's the stereotype of every.
It's what
scary
every
movie.
horror movie now is. Not everything.
They go
but
to the camp. They're fucking. They're dying.
They go skinny dipping at nighttime. and then the guy
Let's
decides-
be free. We'll only be 16 once.
Dude, when you learn tropes of movies, you go, holy fuck, I just see it in everything, man. It's kind of insane. Like,
I remember that distinctly when I like started smoking weed for the first time, like watching movies and being like, oh shit, you can like tell when stuff
That
is
guy's
just
an
bullshit.
actor?
Yeah. You're like, whoa, this is just complete bullshit. Like,
Dude, I used to watch the when I was little. We had that on demand, and there was a FearNet, and I would watch the Chucky movies. And those scared the shit. I don't know why I watched them. It was just like the curiosity of the cat. I'd watch them and then I'd go to bed, be like, fuck it, Chucky's in my fucking closet. Oh, fuck, dude.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, no, brother, you're the guest. You go
No,
ahead.
no, I was just I feel like I was like I didn't really watch a lot of horror movies growing up, but I would always get like I feel like I should have watched more because I would get so scared about like real life stuff. Like I remember distinctly this is another one of those memories that's like burned into my brain of like the 2012 thing when they said the world was gonna end.
Yep.
Like
Tony 2012.
So my whole family is like French Canadian, and they were all like at my house. No, I was thinking about doing this as a bit actually, but it's funny like growing up, like the way my parents talked about like being French Canadian, because like my grandparents moved from Quebec to to Baltimore first and then to New Hampshire. But like the way my parents would talk about it, like you would have thought we were like an immigrant family. Like they'd be like, yeah, they came down and they,
long treacherous journey.
Yeah,
to
my
Baltimore.
dad started his own business
The
and
war
lived the
in
American
Quebec was
dream.
crazy.
Yeah. The Civil War in Quebec.
No, he served in the Quebec War. Dude. Front line.
He killed 24 coyotes.
Had to cut down some trees. There's some blockage.
Unironically, that is what my step grandfather is. He was like a famous hunter
He
in
pours
Quebec.
out syrup for
Hell
the
yeah.
dead ones.
Yeah, pour out some Aunt Jemimas for my boy. No, that was another thing. My parents would like freak out if I ever like brought up the idea of having like Aunt Jemimas in my house or something. They'd be like, no, like we're a real maple syrup family only.
I fucking loved fake syrup growing up,
Same.
dude.
I
love real shit. Don't get me wrong.
I never had the fake stuff until like literally like I got to college. I'm not even I like literally never tried it.
The butter,
The
Aunt
forbidden
Jemima's
fruit.
butter, dude.
It was
He's
my
like in the grocery store for the first time. He's
There's
like,
a syrup aisle?
Yeah,
Yo!
when they were talking about getting rid of Aunt Jemima, I'm like, who the fuck is that, dude?
Yeah,
They're
damn.
canceling Oprah? No way.
that's a good. You should do that as a bit.
Yeah, well, I'll watch this back. Gotta write down.
Run it back.
Oh yeah, but so 2012, my whole French Canadian family is down there, and they're all like just hammered and like joking about how the world was gonna end the next day. And I remember I like ran into my room crying, and like my dad had to like come try to calm me down, but then he just got like pissed off because I was like, no, but like dad, like the world is gonna end, and like we're all just gonna die. And he's like,
He's like,
no, like
"Shut up,
it's not a
pussy."
real thing. And he's like, I
got-
like couldn't understand that. So then my mom came in. My mom's like very sweet, so she like calmed me down. I just remember my dad being like, the world's not gonna end, like trying to like get it through to my skull that it's like not gonna
Fucking
happen.
Mayans got lazy and didn't want to write fucking numbers on pages
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
But I remember, dude, I remember that too because I remember being home alone and being like, is this it? Like, what is it?
Just home, like, wow.
Like, because I remember the day, it was like the 23rd of December or something. They had the exact day, and I was just sitting home alone, and I'm like, I guess this is it, dude. I don't see Nick Cage.
I was like kind of, well, I think I still kind of am a little bit of a pussy, but I was really a pussy as a kid. Like Boston bombing, they said he could have like came up to New Hampshire. I remember I was like looking out
Lock
my
the
bedroom
doors.
window. Yeah, I was like, Mom, he's gonna try to hide in here, obviously.
Mom, you need to get a gun right now.
Yeah, he came to our house that's like 4 back roads deep in Hollis, New Hampshire.
You sucked as a kid.
I did, dude. I was such a little fucking
I'd be
pussy.
like, yeah, why would I raise this fucking?
I have literally said that like verbatim to my parents. Like, I don't know how you dealt with me. And they're
What's
like, I don't know.
What's your sister like? Is she a dumb bitch?
My sister. No, my sister's cool. She was like. My parents like thought she was autistic when she was little because like she was like so shy like around people. Like she'd be fine at home and then like we'd go out and she just like literally like hide behind my
She's like a
mom and
cat.
like yeah literally they like thought she was like retarded or
Yeah,
something.
I mean,
but now
what's
she's
the
fine. She's
age
chilling. She's 19
How old are you?
or 20. I'm 23. So
Oh,
what's that?
shit.
4 years? 3 years?
You're a young buck.
You're our youngest guest.
young boy. No way.
Yeah.
Damn, you're making your way down. Ethan Prince next.
Yeah, the kid's 16.
Oh Jesus! Well,
Yeah.
we're working our way to a toddler. Is the goal eventually?
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
interview.
yeah.
It'd be a great podcast.
Well, I've watched the podcast. You're talking about having a kid, right?
It'll be a little bit.
So
I probably shouldn't share.
just have the kids sit here.
See, my thing is I'm a weirdo, and same with my fiance. We don't really want to put our kid's face out there and shit.
Oh,
like,
I know. I don't blame you.
I'll
yeah,
take some
yeah.
pictures with the fam and whatnot, but like,
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
posting and shit.
Yeah, I'm just weird about that.
It is weird, but I also don't know. There's like the other side of it where it's like, is it weird to think like, oh no, people are going to be jacking off to my kid?
So yes, obviously.
No, that's not weird at all.
Like I've
me,
heard
it's,
people say that, like, oh, I don't want to show my kid's face, so like pedophiles won't start jacking off,
No,
and it's
just
like,
don't show their ankles.
For me, it's the AI shit. It's weird having facial like I don't want my kid's face getting scanned into the database. Like I'll wait till they're fucking 10 and they're like, can I get the iPad? Like,
Yeah,
all right, we can
yeah.
fucking have you join the system.
I honestly think with like iPads and shit, like I didn't have a like any like tablet or phone or anything until high school. Like
Yeah.
I had an iPod, but like it was all
That's
like bricked
crazy.
up to like not do anything. Like I literally could just play like that game where you like flick the
Paper toss.
the paper into the basket.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Office Jerk. It's the same
Office
thing. It's the exact same game, but you throw the
I was
paper at
picturing
like
just
a guy.
like it's a game where you have to move a guy's hand. It's like
Cookie clicker.
It was gonna, dude. Do you know?
Receptionist walking by?
Do you know anything about Cookie Clicker?
I played it before. I don't know.
Brother, I have 612 achievements on Cookie Clicker.
Holy shit, you're
in
fucking
almost
gay.
1900 hours. Gay as fuck, dude. I let that shit run overnight for like a solid year of my life.
Holy shit.
And then, so let's say 1,000, 1,200 hours are just straight like AFK. The other 700 are straight podcast season, bro. When I watch a podcast, throw a Cookie Clicker on the other monitor.
That's
It's
it.
something.
I used to do it. I used to have competitions in my classes in college. We would like sit there
I have it
and
on my
like see who
computer.
could have like the best cookie clicker.
Yeah,
well,
you're
we
just-
all had our laptops out, but
Oh,
you know
okay.
nobody's like
Got you,
taking
got
notes.
you.
So
Game goes deep, man.
Do you have a degree?
I do have a degree.
What do you got?
Show off. Construction management from
Whoa.
Wentworth Institute of Technology.
Dude, you should.
So, anyways, we're a little technical difficulty there, guys. There's some water, some of the fish got
Yeah,
out.
no, Justin got a little too racist.
Yeah, he said some crazy shit, dude. Some crazy.
Sometimes it slips out, stub my toe.
He hit a Chud the Builder live on here, dude. It was crazy.
We never finished your cabin story.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
I know, we
all right,
bounce around,
So
I'm
it was like
sorry.
no, it's fine. It's
Good
like
job,
a
Justin.
million degrees in this cabin, and it's like midnight or whatever. And the thing that's fried in my brain really is that there was like a little box TV like on literally like at the top of the cabin, like near the ceiling. Like there was a little shelf and there was a
My
little
parents
box
had one of those,
TV.
dude. Like
yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking 1080. It's like
Yeah,
small
yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, it made like the pachoo sound when you
Yes.
turn it on. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
So that had Napoleon Dynamite playing on it.
On
and
on a DVD or just on TV.
I think it was just it's weird too because like that's not a movie that my parents watch.
Yeah.
Like they don't like that movie really, and I was definitely too young to be like, let's watch
I
Napoleon
don't
Dynamite.
know why that movie is like somewhat goated. Like,
What do you mean?
It's
It
pretty
is-
funny.
It's hilarious,
It's pretty
dude.
funny.
maybe I need to rewatch.
Rico
it.
Suave, dude.
It's very
But
very
the
goofy,
amount
funny,
of times
but
I've gotten called Napoleon Dynamite.
yeah,
That's
you do
why
have
you
a
don't
little
like
bit
it,
of a
bro.
Napoleon
That's probably
Dynamite.
It's
why-
trauma,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the okay.
Well, that's
continue
like
your story.
I could never get into Euphoria because when I had a buzz cut, I got a lot of the you
It's a
look
very
like the guy from
sensitive
We can't
Euphoria.
talk
subject.
about Euphoria.
I showed
Yeah.
it way too much. He got really mad at me last week, and I was like, because I love The Sopranos.
We
He
had a
compared it to
real
Sopranos.
argument
And I
on
You
was like,
compared The Sopranos
dude,
to
I
the,
love you. Can you just thank you?
Wait,
no,
what?
he compared The
You
Sopranos
did?
to Euphoria. And
like
I'm like,
cultural impact,
No,
sure.
no,
like
no.
everyone gathering around
Dude.
the TV, sure, but
holy shit, Justin! I didn't even
What?
try to. It naturally came up. You should listen to the episode that comes out this week. We
I
have a
think I
whole
should.
fight.
Who's that one with?
It's just us.
But
Oh.
there's a fight somewhere in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Euphoria is Gooner slop, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with you there. I like watched some of it and like I don't know, it's like kind of entertaining, but I feel like it's just entertaining in the way like any show can kind of be entertaining
Yeah.
if
You
you
have
like
a-
get into the story.
You have a
but-
girlfriend too, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
You're probably exposed to some.
She doesn't really. My girlfriend doesn't really like Euphoria that much. We have been watching
Base
Love Island
girlfriend?
like crazy.
I've
Okay,
loved
well.
the new season.
Yeah.
My girl takes videos and she'll like show me. You see the guys doing gay shit.
Yeah, there's these two guys that
Yeah,
like
he's
full
you
on
got
are
that
gay.
fucking
Yeah.
snake down there.
Yeah.
And he's like, it was my semi.
There was one point the chick was like trying to talk to him. He's like, I'm talking to Bryce right now, and it's like, dude, you're scaring the host.
They did this thing. They did this thing. He said girth check, and the guy just like pulls his shorts and he looks. It's
very European that people just like pull their dicks out in front of each other and shit. And like,
the
I
guy
can't
who's
get behind
doing gay
that.
shit is probably like UK, so you know.
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. That's
Yeah.
that's
It's
just
common.
Thanksgiving
Either
over
that or
there.
he's
Literally.
French Canadian.
All right. So cabin.
Yeah.
So we're watching the
Say
we're
like
watching
another
Napoleon.
minute, and
yeah,
then we'll
yeah.
cut off, do another 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, it'll just be the story. That's the whole episode. But so we literally just packed up and left.
wait.
How many days were you?
long?
We were there for a day. Like we spent the day there, went to go to sleep. It was too hot for any of us. We got in the car. We didn't even pack up. I lied. It's not pack up. We got in the car, drove back to Hollis, slept there, woke
long
up at like
enough.
6 a.m. and then drove back
Damn.
and just spent the day there like nothing happened and then checked out. It's just,
Hey.
but that's one of the good parts about going on vacation 45 minutes away. You
That's
just
nice
abandon the
because
vacation.
My parents are the type that like, no, we did this, we're staying here. The fact that your parents were like, fuck this is like awesome.
Yeah, I think they were probably more miserable. My dad's lost a lot of weight within the past couple of years, but he used to be like really big and like he still sweats like crazy, like a fucking pig. And so I can't imagine he was feeling good. I remember I was like crying and sweating. I was like, ah.
I can't sleep when it's hot, man. It's the
Yeah,
worst
and
thing
it
in the
was
world.
like hot, like the hottest I've ever been in my life.
You're above the blankets, maybe even a fan on you, just
Yep.
sweating.
Yeah, full in the underwear, and you're still
Yep.
sweating equally as hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that story lost a little momentum.
No, I mean, also, we did drag it out for,
Yeah,
21
for 20 minutes.
so it doesn't help. But
Yeah,
it's
I was
life.
looking for a whole hangover fucking story where you do the loop-de-loo and, you know, I don't know.
He was a child at the time, right?
Yeah. I was like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, we look at the camera after. We're gonna look at this once and then delete everything. It's a sweaty taint on this camera.
You really breezed by that Euphoria shit, but we'll be nice to you, Justin. We'll let you
I
slide.
can't.
I know.
I don't have it
He has
in
like
me.
a personal, like
I don't know
emotional
how-
connection to this show.
but how do you even relate it to The Sopranos? Just in terms of like, oh, everyone's sitting down at the same
Because,
time
like,
to
the
watch it.
actors are as relevant, like as good at what.
I don't even remember what I said, to be
You
honest.
said, I said the writing, cinematography, and actors of Sopranos is on a level that most show, even Breaking Bad, struggles to get exactly at that level.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah, I agree. I
and
don't
he
think
was
there's
like,
any
well,
show
Euphoria,
that's.
blah blah. And I'm like, dude, we are talking like Boss Baby compared to like fucking Shrek. Like,
Well, I've watched The Sopranos all the way through 4 times, and it's like just as entertaining every time. Like
I'm
there's
2
no
episodes away from
loss.
the end, and I won't finish it because I'm like, I can't. I've
On your
restarted
first
it.
watch?
Yeah, I've enjoyed that show
Oh, dude,
so
you
much,
just
bro.
finish it and then restart
I know.
it.
Well, I
Why
started
not?
over with my girl.
You
I
won't.
know.
You won't
I know.
remember stuff. That's the biggest thing. It's such like a
Yes.
layered show. I feel like you don't remember stuff and you notice stuff in a different episode. You're like, ah,
Watching
shit.
it over again is so much like, oh, bro, like
Yeah.
that person's gonna get whacked. Son.
Like I'm not gonna lie. Like when I first watched it, you know, like the very famous like interior decorator. You know, like that when they're in the Pine Barrens and you can't get connection.
Yep.
I like didn't really get that joke. I just like everyone said it was funny, so I was like, yeah, no, it's definitely funny. But then I watched it again. And I got it because he said he's like in the interior ministry.
Yeah.
And he's an
there's
interior
things second
decorator.
time.
I like missed the whole joke, but I just like I have a habit of doing that.
Dude, totally understandable.
My entire childhood, I grew up like, and people would be like, "Oh, you've seen this movie, right?" And I'd just be like, "Yeah." I never had seen it. I do that a lot.
It's
I
like
will
Forrest
fully
Gump.
admit that. Yeah.
Just straight
yeah.
fake it. Just
That's
short.
Yeah,
Forrest
yeah.
Gump.
People
Thank
are
you.
like, "Oh yeah, have you seen this shit?" And it's like, "Oh, yeah, totally." And then I just have to make it up. That's why I feel like I know a little bit about most like movies and shows.
Yeah.
I can kind of
Well, as, like, a
build from there.
Comedian, you gotta have like your pop culture, I guess, kind of repertoire.
Yeah, pop culture. I feel like I'm all right with just because I'm addicted to Instagram. So
Yeah.
Do you feel like when you say like you just say
No.
yes to some shit, whatever, is it because like you don't even just want to continue a conversation about that? Because like sometimes I feel dumb saying it, but I'm like, fuck it, I don't even care. What are you talking about, bro? I have no idea I know what Love Island is, but like let's say you said that and it's like really popular. I'm like, what is Love? Some people be like, what the fuck, shame? It's like,
I don't like that. Like you've really never seen that, dude? What are you talking about? Or like someone tried to explain it to me, and I'm kind of like,
why are you being a dickhead about it?
Yeah. Like I just haven't seen it. Sure, I'll put it on the list.
Though,
but
you know, when someone's like, I've never seen. I have a coworker that's never seen Step Brothers, and I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to yell at you, bro. Yeah. But like, you are an adult now, son. That's a requirement before you hit 25. Like,
No, I really only noticed it when I started dating my girlfriend now, because she has not seen like anything. And so like at first I remember being like, oh, what? You haven't like seen that? But then I'm like, that's definitely just annoying. It's definitely just annoying me being like, wait, you haven't seen that?
We all do it though. It's like, you like Travis Scott? Or I've never heard of, you don't know Travis. It's like, what the fuck? Maybe they're not into that.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's a trait I've tried to suppress a little bit, because I know I hate it when people do it to me. So it's the same thing with the mansplaining. I try to cut back on my mansplaining.
Oh, I'm a proud mansplainer, dude.
I love mansplaining.
It's
about
one of my
the
favorite
most
activities.
random shit, dude.
Oh, you know fully about high noons? Let me tell you everything about a high noon.
Yeah. No, literally, it's crazy. Well, because if you think about it, most conversations with your buddies are just mansplaining things to each other.
Yes.
So you start talking to a girl and you're like, oh, I'm having a good conversation, and then you realize, oh fuck, I'm just mansplaining.
I can't call her gay.
Yeah. Like I remember when one of my do you know like I'm gonna mansplain now. Do you guys know the thing with like Narragansett beer in Jaws?
Nope.
So like up until I'm probably gonna butcher this, but up until like Jaws came out, like beer was in like, you ever seen like those old beer cans that like almost like cans of beans?
Yeah, they're like thick as fuck.
Yeah.
There's like
thick,
the green ones you can still get.
It's like hard. So you know the scene in Jaws where they're on the boat and Captain Quint's telling the story and he crushes the beer can?
Nope. But
no, have you ever seen Jaws?
Right.
You've never seen Jaws?
Like it's one of those things.
Well, so that's where I'm not gonna lie. Like,
yeah. But so there's a scene. They're sitting on the boat, and Captain Quint is like, he's like the old like sailor guy that they bring on the boat with them to try to catch the shark.
Yeah,
and he's like, he's like drinking beers, and he just like crushes the can when he's done. And I guess like back when it came out, that was like a huge thing.
Oh yeah,
because
they
were thick as fuck. But Narragansett started selling beer in like these kind of cans, but it was with the old, it wasn't like this kind of top, it was like the old top that you like pull and it like peels.
Okay.
But it still, it was like this kind of material, so
ahead
you
of
could
its
crush
time.
it. Yeah, but when people saw the movie, they're like, holy shit, like Captain Quint's fucking strong as shit. But actually he's Narragansett, and that's like Narragansett's whole marketing campaign basically. Is
like remember Jaws?
Yeah, literally. That was, remember Jaws? That was cool.
Do you know about the it's in the Star Wars Episode 4, the fucking beer ad they threw in there, the like Mexican beer? So when they played it in a different country or something, the agreement was like, we do ads in our movies. It's called like Crevestal or something. I'm butchering the name of the beer, but it's literally Obi-Wan talking to Luke Skywalker in the fucking house and shit. Blah, blah, and he's like, yeah, no. He like stands up and goes, walks over, does a full cut, and it's a man, it's his arm, grabbing a beer out of an ice cold cooler, and it plays a song. It's like Savista Crystal, just 5
randomly
seconds or so. Cut back the movie, and you're like,
what country was that it was required?
I don't think
like Turkey or something.
Something weird. I don't know the language. I don't know.
You need to put ad in movie.
What about Obi-Wan? And he's like, hey,
Hey, my name is Obi.
Obi-Wan.
I thought you were gonna go a different direction with that.
No.
He's trying to become a master electrician.
Hey, what's up with these wires, fool?
But he's still Obi-Wan.
Yoda kind of does look like an old Mexican guy. Like, have you ever met like an old Mexican like laborer or something?
Yeah. His back's all fucked up.
Yeah, his back's all fucked up. He can't walk, but he just like knows how to do everything. Yeah.
The lobster skin when you're on the sun just all fucking day, bro.
Yeah, you got to carry him on your back while you're finishing a new roof.
That shit's crazy. And you see a dude climb up a ladder with like fucking 3 bags of shingles, and you're like, wait, how much did one of those weigh? Oh, 50 pounds.
Have you seen those guys on Instagram that do the roofing? And he literally, it's just like he just like measures it, and there's a guy down there cutting, and he just yells out the measurement. The guy's just like shoo, 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 and he like throws it up to him. The guy just catches it, and just installs it. They literally do like half a roof in like the 30-second video. It's crazy.
I saw one, it was probably AI, but this was back before Chat GPT and all this shit was big, of this guy. He would go to the top and he would, I don't know if he like set up the shingles ahead of time. Probably wasn't the most efficient. He would slide down kind of slow and just go, just like rip them all. And you're like, yo,
What
bro,
the fuck?
you're doing a roof in fucking 20 minutes. Solo, probably.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
If you like work at a job long enough,
You learn, right?
Yeah.
But like, I don't see anyone else doing that. Is he just the one guy that can?
No, there's probably more
No,
guys
he's not
out
making
there. He was
content.
just the one that was,
He
getting
capitalized.
recorded.
He's
yeah.
also
Fair.
like ready to die because you slip up once
Dude,
and you're
oh, you're
fucking
done. Yeah.
Roofing's kind of fucking
Dude,
scary.
being on have you ever been on like a slanted roof? It is literally the scariest thing of fucking all time.
Yeah.
I used to this is a Duke lore thing, I guess, but I
get
used
right
to
into
go on like a church mission trip every summer in like middle and
Sure.
high school. And so we'd like go to some random place. Like we went to like Wallingford, Connecticut one year.
I don't
and
even know.
Like
Beautiful
like
place.
some random place in northern New York, like random places, and just like work on old people's house for like
Hell yeah.
a week, and that was it. Anyway, you get like paired up with random people. Usually, just get
we had a
some make out
friend
with some
that-
random girl.
Yeah,
you
we had
know,
a friend
freaking
that
cool
would do
guy
that.
shit.
They would like send you out and you just like travel and build like they build like playgrounds and shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Catherine did some shit
Habitat
like
for
that.
Humanity
Yeah.
kind of thing. But like we were doing smaller projects, like we were repainting a house or something. But I remember there was one year that this was in Wallingford, Connecticut. We were painting, and there was like a part of the roof that like the house that had to be painted, but it was like a porch with like a roof on it, and it was like slanted, and like nobody else wanted to go up there. And there was like this every year that I would always kind of like be a chick and kind of it's middle school, early high school, so I was trying to be like cool and like
yeah.
impress her, and so I was like, no, I can do it. I remember just getting up there and being like, fuck
Holy
the whole dude. It was so scary. Like I remember, you ever like do something really hard? Like I remember the first time I ever went skiing, I had this, and like I used to have it sometimes after like football games and shit, but like you're falling asleep and you start like subconsciously like doing stuff with your legs.
Yes,
Like it's almost
yeah.
like restless legs. Like first time I ever went skiing, I remember I was falling asleep and I was like doing this with my feet. It was like
Wait, why
restless
were you
leg.
falling asleep?
No, he's saying at nighttime
At
when you're
night,
falling
like once
asleep.
I was
okay.
going to bed.
Justin's like, you're going down the mountain going, you're fucking narcoleptic, dude, just straight.
Fent folded
Yeah.
down there.
He's at
so
a
like
Joey
Double
concert.
black diamond fent fold.
So like
dude.
a fucking dog when they're running.
Yeah.
You seen those videos of the dogs?
Yeah,
running
in their
and they
sleep.
Get up and
Yeah.
they fucking run into something.
Or like a dog on hardwood, dude. It take like you get a dog going with something.
Yeah, it takes a couple steps
It's
to
a
get
classic.
going.
It's like a Flintstones run, dude.
Yeah, I can't forget what that conversation.
I'm gonna be honest
started
with you,
but yeah,
I fucking
couldn't
forget.
tell you.
Do you not like heights?
Oh, it's
I
roofing.
don't
You
mind
went up on the-
heights. I don't mind heights, but I don't like when
The
it's like
slant.
angled. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like you're like this the whole time with your feet, and it's just. And also, it's like if I slip, I was going down on asphalt. Like nobody was catching me. It was like me, 3 girls, this like clearly gay dude that hadn't come out yet because he was like into church.
Why do they got feminine people doing this?
What,
it was just
Justin,
anyone-
It's very progressive of them.
Justin,
you know?
yeah, women.
Come on, dude.
Women can work.
Women in
But-
STEM, bro.
Bro,
Have you ever
women-
seen bad bitches painting, bro?
You've seen a car wash before,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Imagine
you've been-
bad bitches painting, son.
Yeah, I
That's all
bet
they're
you
allowed
girls
to do.
covered in
Sorry.
paint and then slamming up against the wall.
Dunking their tits in the fucking paint bucket. This is just fucking.
I remember first time I ever saw a dude. Still, honestly, one of like the few times I've ever watched people do coke was at the church mission trip. Not to put a bad
Interesting.
name. It was not like real. Like it was like supposed to be religious, but it was like not really. You know what I mean? Like
That's
everyone
fair. I would
kind of
think
was just
the guy
fucking
there
around.
like brings a weed pen or something.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah,
no, I brought
yeah.
Coke. Like, okay, we're in a church.
I remember.
Bro.
I remember like going 7th grade, right? And there was like a couple.
This was
kids.
someone brought Coke in 7th grade.
No.
Okay, sorry, I'm
well,
like-
no. So there was like older people there. Like
Got
I
you.
was one of the younger
Got
people,
you,
but
got
then
you.
and there's people from all over the fucking country coming to this thing.
Got you. All right.
And I remember like a couple of my buddies like went in the bathroom like late at night and like were ripping this dude's dab pen. I remember being in like 8th grade and be like, oh fuck, like that's really bad that they're like doing that.
I might have to go tell someone.
Yeah, and then maybe like 8th grade, there was the guy with the coke, and he was doing like key bumps and shit. And I was like, whoa, like this is crazy. Like I'm never gonna do drugs, dude.
He's in high school.
Yeah, no. This was probably like a 30-year-old guy. Like this was like an
He's
adult.
hanging out with 8th graders, ripping coke.
Well, he likes to have a good time.
Well, he was hanging out with the older people. Yeah, he likes to have a good time. Yeah,
How'd you know? You saw him do blow.
Yeah, because this was probably 8th grade or freshman year of high school. I don't remember, but there was this girl, and she was in this group, and I think they were from like New Jersey or something. And there was this girl that was like same age as me, but she was like kind of, she was a little scandalous, And I was still just like a little sweet boy.
Religious.
Yeah.
Innocent
I
little
wasn't
dude.
even that religious. I was just like straight in. Like I didn't really do. I like sophomore years when I like smoked weed for the first time. And like,
Same.
But so like I was still kind of like naive, and I was like, I was like hanging out with this girl, and we like made out or whatever. I was like, yo, dude, it's crazy. Yeah. And I remember this distinctly too. I was trying to like finger her, but I never fingered a girl before. So I just like over her pants was doing this, like trying to start a fucking lawnmower. Like I remember her like grabbing my hand. And
She's got rug burn the next day, bro.
Yeah.
You trying to start a fire?
But there was like this guy that was like one of her group leaders that like she was probably fucking this guy
He's
too.
like,
But
"Let
he
me
was like
show
30.
you."
Yeah.
You're like,
he was
"No."
like 30, like hanging out with all these kids. Yeah. And he had his key. He had a dab pen, I remember, and then he was like doing bumps of coke, and I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yo, fuck pussy. You don't want coke.
And then I came back my sophomore year, I think was the last one I went to, and I think I brought weed that time, and I was like smoking it and stuff. But
Oh yeah.
it was
Cool,
it was fun times. It was interesting.
Fucking rights.
Yeah.
What's you said you do? You don't have to talk about work and shit, but you run any machines, construction machines?
No, I'm
Okay.
I'm an office guy.
Oh, you're a little bitch. is
Yeah,
what
I'm
you're
a little
not.
bitch
I
in
mean,
the
I'm an
office.
guy
Yeah,
too.
no, I've done like in high school I worked like all construction stuff, and then like in between semesters at college, like I would come home and I'd like work basically as just like a laborer.
Fair.
Like my uncle has a drywall company, and like I would work for him, and he also like owns like a bunch of real estate in like Hudson and shit.
Word.
So I go like do like the landscaping.
Yeah.
Like I do that kind, and then I worked on like a demo crew for him for a little bit and stuff.
Fuck
and
yeah.
then the company I'm with now, I interned with, but it was really just I was kind of like another laborer / like learning a site. And like all of those, I was like, they're good jobs. Like I do kind of like manual labor, but I can't wake up at fucking like 5 a.m. And especially if like, the job I would have, I would be like a, superintendent probably on a site. So I'm like running the site. So like you have to be the first one there and the last one to leave every time. So like if you're like pouring concrete, that shit if it's like right now, like the summer, you have to do that shit like 3 or 4 a.m. So like you're getting there at like 2 already.
Yeah, we
And it's
deliver
like-
like dispensers at like fucking 8 a.m. Sometimes we have to be like on site. Or
Yeah, and it's fun. Like
It's
even
all day,
8 a.m. is a little like,
Yeah, I
but
know,
like
bro
getting
said
it.
4 a.m.
Yeah, 8
Justin's
a.m.
like,
is a-
dude, I have to get there for 8. You don't understand, man.
No,
That
but
was
then,
that was like Anson's thing that one time at Laugh Attic. Me and Ben were talking to him. He's like, man, like I got to get up really early tomorrow. We were like, what time? And he's like, oh, like 5 a.m. We were like, oh shit, dude, like what time do you have to get to work? He was like 9:30. I was like, how far is work? He's like, probably a 15-minute drive. But I like to have my morning coffee.
Dude, there's a lot more than morning coffee
I
there,
know,
son.
that was-
What are you, that fucking Instagram guy? The fucking splashing your
Yeah,
face in
you
the
know,
water?
he looks like the guy who sits at the table, just fucking coffee and newspaper and his wife beater.
Legs crossed. He's got the readers on, dude. Hey, honey.
Honey, come check out the funnies today.
Honey, did you see in the paper? There's
Yeah, he's doing the Tony Soprano walk down the driveway.
Yes, gotta see
bathrobe on, dude.
Dude, I love. Have you met Anson?
No.
Oh, I love
maybe,
that.
but I
love
don't
him
think
so
so.
much.
He's like a Jigglypuff. He's a ball of joy.
He's so
He's a
funny.
Jigglypuff. Can you little
A bundle
jiggle,
of joy really is a great description of him.
Hell
He's
yeah.
awesome. I hope he listens to this. Anson, I love you.
Check it out, Anton. We love you. I don't know you, but I hope you're doing well.
Should have Anson on here.
Well, the reason I asked you is I work for Caterpillar, so I was curious if you ran any
sick.
cat machines and shit.
No, probably. I don't know. I don't want to talk about work too much.
trying to
But
get
yeah,
us
you know, I do just office desk stuff. I
Fuck yeah.
like it. It's chill.
I mean,
I
fair.
like to, you know, kind of, it gives me a lot of freedom to kind of do stand up and shit too. So I don't really have to worry about showing up to like work tired or something, because it's like,
Fair.
you know, I can kind of just chill for the first hour and wake up and then start really working. So
I get that.
yeah, you know, that's the biggest thing, because like, I mean, I know it's a very, you know, how would you say it, like dreamer thing or naive thing maybe to say like, oh, I'd like stand up to work out as a career, but like, you know, I'm still somewhat at the point where I'm like, hey, maybe, you know, I can at least give it a shot at some point, you know what I mean? I'm sure you're the same way.
One of the better ones, and you know.
Would you say I'm one of the good ones?
Yeah. Dude, actually,
He said, please
one
say
of the,
good.
one of the good ones.
This is me trying to have Justin tell me that he loves me, bro. I'm like, just please, dude, please, one time, man.
No,
One
I don't know,
time.
but it's crazy. I mean, like, I don't know. I get really like, I'm a little like too pussy to like post a lot of my shit on like Instagram and stuff. And I know that's like, especially like doing stand up in a place like New Hampshire, like it's great. Like fucking Danny and Alex like doing all this shit, like like booking all these shows and like kind of making it like a legit scene. Like I feel like Manchester is like a like semi-legit like comedy scene, which is awesome.
Fuck yeah.
But it's also like, if you're doing stand-up in a place like this, your only hope really is like having something pop off on social media or something.
Well, also
or
you-
just giving up and moving somewhere. You know, like look, like Owen moved to fucking Chicago and he's he's opening for Bobby Kelly and shit. Like
That's dope.
he's doing great, but. I mean, even him, he has to go fucking work on a fishing boat in Alaska for 12 weeks every year.
I
So
think
it's
Dan
like,
Soder did that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something like that.
yeah. I mean, it kind of sounds like a good gig. He said he makes like enough money to survive the
also,
year
it's
off
like a
of.
life experience. You know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not-
yeah. Probably helps a lot. Because like last year, I remember when he came back, he had like 10 minutes of fucking material from
Also,
it.
you ever seen True Detective?
Fucking great. Only the first season. I've never watched the other
first
ones.
Season is the best.
That's
one.
that's like the only one
Matthew
really.
McConaughey
It's like a
makes
movie.
Me want to be gay, dude.
That's how I feel about Woody Harrelson. Talk about
You
a
guys
Woody.
just watching the show just bricked up like, dude, we don't have to do anything, but this show is hot as hard bodied, dude. Just
I
though
get
it-
soft when it's just Matthew
I
McConaughey.
get soft in the St. Alexandria Daddario's tits.
Yeah, ew, get those tits off the screen.
oh, Woody Harrelson took his shirt off? Okay, I can balance it out.
yeah.
Dude, I do have this story about you.
Oh.
So one time we were at the Laugh Attic and you were just hammered, like drunk.
There's been a couple nights like that,
really
yeah.
drunk, and you hadn't gone on stage yet, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. Like this is just gonna be bad. So like before you went on, I like got in the hallway. I was like, catch this, and you just fucking like clicked on and you just tapped into it and you just fucking killed, and like you didn't even seem drunk, and I was like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't really recall that, but thanks.
He's fully
Probably
in a black
reason.
state.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like a month or two ago, maybe. But
There was
I
a
just-
little period there.
I remember you coming up to be like, bro, I'm gonna be on podcast. I was like, yo.
I know I'm drunk when I start asking about
Yeah.
podcasts,
I was
dude.
like,
I'll go
yeah.
up to you. I'll go up to Alex. I'll go up to Nick and be like, dude, your podcast is fucking cool, dude. It's so cool that you do that.
I was like, oh, this dude's fucking hammered. I was like,
No, I've had a couple nights like that. There was one night where Mike gave me a ride home of DuPont, and because I was getting hit. It was like when it started to get nice weather out. Me and Ben had been saying all winter that when it starts getting nice out, like we should meet before Laugh Attic and like have a couple drinks because it's like nice out. We
Yeah.
hate it being fucking cold, and so there was like 3 or 4 weeks there where it started getting warm, and we just like went went to margaritas before. I showed up like hammered already and just got more hammered.
Yeah.
And so like Mike was going to drive me home and like we were talking and it's like, you know, when you're drunk and like in your mind, you're like, oh, this is like this is a fine conversation or whatever. And then he just turns to me like when we're about to get in his car, he's like, you tossed a couple back tonight, didn't you, dude? And I was like, ah, shit.
You're like, dude, the deep state with Israel, but he's like, dude, what the fuck? We just did a set. Like, what are you talking
I never like realize when I'm drunk. It's always like somebody else tells me I'm drunk and I'm like, fuck, wait, I am drunk. Shit. I don't think I've ever just like by myself been like, oh yeah, I'm drunk now. It's just,
That's a crazy way to
I was gonna say. I mean, I've been there. I've had someone be like, "How are you feeling tonight?" But
yeah, it's a bad feeling.
I only drink White Claws, so or like High
That's
Noons
it?
and shit. I'll drink like beers and shit, but I don't really drink liquor.
I have this good book you should read. It's called Things Pussies Do.
Coming from you, bro. How's the office at 8 in the morning?
No, I think that's a stolen joke.
It was funny.
That's like a street joke. I
Regardless,
think.
it was.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give it to you.
You got
I gave
any
you a
good
pity
street
laugh.
jokes? I feel like you guys would have a good street joke.
Dude, if I'm put on the
No.
spot for things, I'm so bad about it.
Yeah.
But I think about bullshit all the time. I mean, I like the. Did you ever hear about the hooker and where? The blind hooker?
No.
You got to hand it to her. Dumb, but like it's kind of funny.
That's a good one.
Danny Duncan said that. It's not mine. He probably stole it from somewhere else. But
Yeah, I love a good street joke.
Yeah.
That's why I love Ron Richards. He's
Yeah.
all his
PhD.
jokes. He like writes his own street jokes. It's awesome.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I don't know if he's like getting the punchlines from it, but it's like the jokes are so good. They're all just like street jokes and they're hilarious, dude.
Where'd
They
you come
kill
from?
me.
Your mom's cooch.
Yeah.
Like that.
He's
That's
oh
fucking
yeah,
funny.
I handle myself or something.
Yeah.
It's like about
Is he like a
jacking off.
Boston guy or something?
Yeah,
like
he's
Kinda,
Okay.
yeah,
'Cause I'm
yeah. He's like an
picturing this fucking guy
older
here.
bald guy, like kind of Boston accent.
You know what's funny is
He's the
that
best.
Anson is like you can see him being an old like he has like
Oh,
you can
yeah.
see what he was gonna look like when he's an old
Yeah,
man.
he's
Like,
the same age as me.
He also has this laugh. He's been doing it as a bit because he realized it works. Because he has this unique laugh where he goes. Yeah, that's better.
You have
Yeah.
not even a unique laugh. Justin has this thing when we record, even just in general and shit. Your laugh is.
Yeah. I've had to cancel a few clips because in the beginning I was like,
It's like a car driving by or something.
The best is, have you ever heard the difference between a Voss's fake and real laugh?
no.
Because he does a fake laugh. Because Avos is like one of the best audience members if there's like nobody at a mic. Because he'll still just like fake laugh at
And
your punchlines
People
at least,
will
which is
laugh
nice.
At his laugh.
Exactly. Yeah. He does like a
People look around the room and they're like, "What the fuck?"
yeah. But then his actual laugh is like, it's a very normal like laugh, but it's the best when you hear him actually laughing after one of your jokes. You're like, oh, that means it's actually good.
Yeah.
Not just
The
That's it.
Bezos.
I've been trying to fake laugh. Brad Howe told me I should stop fake laughing so much, and I think it was actually a very good piece of life advice. I've like consciously tried to like not fake laugh as much.
Dude, it's real.
Because
The
I'll
guy,
just a lot of the time, just like if I'm uncomfortable kind of in a situation, just but like you realize like it really doesn't make a difference if you just don't react.
So
Yeah.
there's a trade though, because I heard the guy on the back of my shirt looks like he's smoking crack. He does a podcast and he was talking about.
I mean, he looks like
He's not
looks
actually
like he's
smoking crack, but-
He's definitely smoking.
No, it's not.
Is that
No, this-
Hunter Biden?
No, it's a guy named Slime from the
Okay.
yard. I'll try and get a picture here. I'll take a picture if it's not great, but regardless.
You got like juicy
Jesus,
pants
slime,
on,
dude.
Ed Hardy,
like a
baby.
Latina chick with juicy
Ed
across
Hardy,
her
dude.
ass.
We like something on the butt. Gives Woody Harrelson something to look at. He said pity laughs. He's like, I'm trying to work on not giving out pity laughs as much. But then he was like, at the same time, if someone says something lightly funny, it's funny, but it's not laughing out loud funny, whatever.
Yeah.
You don't just go,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
funny, man.
Yeah.
Like, it feels weird. Like, sometimes, especially when you're in person, like a banter, you kind of have to give out some pity laughs.
Yeah. Well, and it's also like how many things really, like, especially going to like open mics
Oh,
all the time,
fuck yeah.
like how many things really make you like, like
Yeah.
really. I think like last night is a perfect example because we went to 2 back-to-back open mics, right?
Yeah.
I saw one joke all night that like really made me like, it was one of Nick's jokes. I forget one of Giorda's new jokes, and it was. I forget what it was. It was like a quick like one-liner, and I was fucking like leaning over laughing. But then it's like other stuff. It's like, yeah, if I'm like, oh, that was a good joke, I'm like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
But like I shouldn't. I do a lot, like, if, you know, there's not a lot of people at the open mic and someone's just bombing, I'll be like, ha ha ha.
I do laugh but sometimes I laugh because they're bombing.
Oh, yeah. If they're, like, unaware of the fact. That's one of, like, my favorite / least favorite things in stand-up is when people don't realize they're bombing. Because it's like, yeah, good for you that you have that confidence that you're not just, like...
they're doing a 4-minute setup that has no punchline.
Yeah. No, because I feel like that's one of my weakest things. Like, if I'm bombing, I'm fully just leaning into being like, well, fuck. Like, I can't, I have no ability to, like, hide the fact that I'm bombing. I'm just like, all right, well, this is going down. I've started doing this recently is because I just keep, like, premises in my notes, and I'll just open my notes and just be like, all right, it's a premise night, and I'll just start saying premises. And but yeah, those people that are just up there, they're bombing and just confident, trying to be like more animated, like that's gonna pull you out of the bomb.
You have to hump the stool,
like,
dude. You know the
start
rules,
humping
man.
the stool, do like a face or something like that. It's like I prefer if you see somebody really like get out of a bomb good, it's like, holy shit, that was sick. You know what I mean?
I'm still thinking about pity laughs. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're telling that whole thing. I'm sitting here like, am I laughing too much? Is it fake? It feels weird, dude. Now I'm in my head. I'm like,
No, I think I laughed at a joke that Alex said that bombed, and he was like, "Thanks for the pity laugh." And I was like, "Oops."
Hey, you got to give it to him, bro. All right, I need to grab another seltzer. We all keep fucking chatting.
What kind of seltzer?
He's a virgin seltzer.
I'm a huge Polar guy. I bought 4 boxes yesterday, actually.
Oh, man, bro. Cranberry clementine.
Yeah, my girlfriend and I actually just got into a mini fight because she since she moved in, she's been doing a lot of the grocery shopping because she's an EMT.
Well, because she's the woman. No,
obviously, yeah. No, but she's an EMT, so she works like 2 days a week, but they're like 24-hour shifts or whatever.
Yep.
But
that's cool. She's an EMT.
Yeah, but so like during the week, it's kind of chill because she gets to like shop and shit. I'll just like send her money if I need something. Yep. But she's been buying seltzers, and then me and my roommate just drink all the seltzers. Like so he has a cat, and we like went in his room the other day because he wasn't there. We had to like feed the cat, or we were grabbing the cat or whatever. And dude, his nightstand next to his bed
20
was like 30 fucking cans of seltzer, like just like piled on top of each other.
Dude, they're easy to crank back, man.
They are, dude. It's like really bad. I have like my new thing now is like I'll smoke weed and like just crave the fuck out of seltzer, which is good because it's got me off of like munching and just like eat, because I'll fucking eat like a.
Oh yeah,
you can fucking tell. Like it's bad.
Dude, you're fine.
We just had Alex.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. I look like I could be inside out. Pause, dude. Holy
yo, dude, this man's about to be inside.
If I could only be so lucky.
Title's gonna be featuring gay comedian like Duquette.
Duke comes out on the corner store.
We gotta have some diversity.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Well, I fucking was cranking White Claws on the daily, and not like I need my White Claw after work, but it's like I was tired of drinking water and having a beer or something's nice.
Yeah.
I drank 4 or 5 White Claws in just a weeknight, and it's like that's probably not normal. So I'm like, what if I just bought regular seltzer and I can just smoke weed and chill? And I'm like, so now my issue though is I just sit here and slug them. Dude. It's like 8 of them. And I'm like, holy fuck.
I feel like I'm decently lucky. I don't really have that with alcohol of like, oh, I gotta crack a beer when I get home, but. Weed, definitely. I'm a cranky little boy. I'm a cranky little boy if I'm like going to bed without weed. And it doesn't have to be a lot, but just you know how it is.
Sometimes it is a lot when you walk into the fucking.
When I walk into
fucking
yeah. Last night at Mocha Paw was a perfect example, actually.
Dude, there's some people like certain people like you and Ben are 2 people. Like I've only met it in like 1 to maybe 10 people that when they get high, their eyes are like a different shade of red, like visibly like
they get smaller,
like CeeLo green. Fucking.
I hate it, and for me it's literally any amount of weed too. Like if I like take 1 hit of a joint, my eyes are Until I wake up in the morning, my eyes are going to be
Interesting.
fucked up looking. I don't know why. I kind of hate it because it's like everyone
pulled
just
over.
knows that I'm high.
Well,
but
everyone has like a weed. I don't know if it's a tick or something. If I smoke a joint, dude, every single time I smoke a joint, I could have water on deck. I have to start spitting. It makes I have like extra saliva. Smoke weed,
well,
totally
when you
fine.
have cum in your weed.
Well,
dude.
I mean, it's fair, but it literally doesn't
That's
make sense to me.
character.
And I'm like, I'll like go on a walk, whatever, fucking dry mouth as fuck, light a joint, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Huh.
it's weird as shit, but it's like my weed tick or
Yeah,
whatever.
at least that's kind of a low key one. I have
Yeah,
to walk in
every
looking like a
time.
retard every open mic.
You can't even do Visine anything.
Well, the Visine helps,
But your eyes are still
I feel like
fucking-
it's still noticeable. That one might be in my head though, but I usually just throw the Visine.
You gotta have
in.
your friend help you with this or something. But you know they have like the tape people use to like push their like face
Yeah,
back to make it look
yeah.
better. You gotta get some that you put it on your eyes. You go smoke and you just come in. And you're like, yo, what's up, guys? Like, no, I'm
just
chilling.
wear red contacts
Yeah,
all
I'm
the time.
chilling.
Yeah, I have heard though that it's a good thing. It's like if your eyes get red when you smoke weed, it's because
Low tolerance.
You're at a higher risk for glaucoma. And weed is good for glaucoma. That might be a complete bullshit thing I read on like Snapchat
I mean,
news,
fair.
but it sounds real.
Do you remember they're like weed cures cancer, and it's like, what about the tar and all that shit? And they're like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
has more tar than cigarettes, and you're like, oh, like I don't know if
Yeah.
it causes cancer. Like it definitely doesn't heal it.
No,
I remember
it
that whole
definitely-
pitch.
yeah.
Bro, I can't get it. Like I'm smoking all the time. You're like, what?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then like people that defend weed, like, oh, it's not addictive and shit, is like,
I smoke every day, bro, and I don't want to stop.
Yeah.
That's a sign of addiction.
I would say it's addictive. I just don't feel like it really ruins my life in any capacity.
Someone told me, I don't know if it was like I went to the doctors recently. I don't remember if it was like a doctor or someone. It was just someone. It was just a conversation.
I just like someone. It was
Someone
it was a
anywhere.
conversation.
I was talking to a homeless guy in 7-Eleven.
Maybe the mirror, and it was myself.
Yeah. But they were like, yeah, like the like studies are in like vaping is bad for you, and I was like, yeah, I didn't.
No
like,
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
no, nobody was surprised.
Like they just started like getting the results, I guess, and I'm like, yeah, no, we didn't like. We knew it was bad.
Yeah, nobody
Like,
was questioning
No,
it.
you don't need this. You don't even need to do the science behind it. I think we're well aware.
Yeah, that shit. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Are you a vapor or no?
I don't really vape anymore. I used to, but I've kind of gotten off it. I'm on the Zins now, but I mean,
Zimbabwe's.
I usually have one in, so I feel like it's just the same as
Nicotine
vaping
is
at
just a
certain point,
slave
but-
system, man. You're just stuck
weird.
into it. It feels weird, and I don't even like. It doesn't even do anything.
No.
Unless you quit it for 2 days, then you're feeding for it and you rip it and go, oh.
Yeah. No,
But-
it really doesn't. Like I feel like I've like gaslit myself into being like, all right, I gotta lock in at work. Let me put a new Zin in, and then 20 minutes later, I'm on my phone.
Yep.
Just like scrolling, and it's like, all right, well, I can't
I'm
be
going
doing
to the
that
bathroom.
much.
I have to bring my vape with me, of course.
Yeah,
I rip it
yeah,
7
obviously.
times.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Why can't I just function? I don't
No,
know.
I'm definitely. I mean, I like the Zins more than vaping, definitely, because I feel like the vaping, I actually felt like hell. You know, I felt like my lungs hurt and shit. And but like the Zins, like, you know, sometimes my the gum will get sore, but it's
Yeah.
not like bad. You know,
You ever done
it's-
like a 9 milligram lip pillow?
I
Dude,
don't.
that shit
Those
burns.
that's performative when people do
Dude,
that. I
okay,
think
thank
that's that is crazy.
So my friend is like about he's I got the 9 mil. Every time he hangs out with me, he is so
Yeah.
about it. He's like, you want one? And I'm like, I'll do one for you or whatever. I put it in every single time, and it's frying a fucking egg, dude. It's not even like, oh, it kind of burns a little. It's just
yeah,
like 5
I
minutes.
also don't like the thicker pouches. Like everyone's like, oh, buy the ones from like Switzerland online. Like they're cheaper and they're like bigger and more nicotine. It's like I don't like it's like a slim little fucking. It's like a baby's penis. You know,
Yeah, it fits right in there.
It's, you
so
know,
easily.
It just gets
It's almost
in
like
there.
it's meant to be in there.
yeah.
It's like I might put it in my ass. You know?
You a gamer at all? You said you played the Friday the 13th game, but never watched the movie.
No, I really just play sports games. I've been big
Oh,
on
you're one of those people. No.
PGA Tour the Masters
Okay.
recently because I've been getting into golf.
Oh, he's a golf guy.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at golf. I
I'm
used to play in high
terrible, but
school.
We get hammered and we play switch golf.
Yeah, that shit's fun,
so
dude.
that's how I like originally started getting into golf because at my dorm at college we would play Wii golf all the time.
Fuck yeah.
And then one of my roommates got super into golfing from that, and I was like, shit, I should golf, but then I didn't last year, and then this year I've already gone like probably like 8 or 9 times. I'm going again on Sunday. I might go. I think I'm gonna go again tomorrow. Honestly,
Fuck
or
yeah,
no,
dude.
not to what's
Friday?
tomorrow. Yeah, Friday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Friday. I'll probably go after work. There's a driving range 10 minutes away from my work. I've just
Oh,
been
see,
going
that's
on
nice.
lunch and
I need
just
to
like
hit the range, bro.
dude,
That's my
eh,
issue.
I love it so much. I always thought it was like such a weird like gay sport, and then I started playing. I'm like,
It's
yo,
fun.
this is actually fun as
I
You
don't
shit.
just
think
drink
I-
beers and hit balls.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think I could do it seriously, so I just go Top Golf. Like I've gone
That's
Top
fair,
Golf
yeah,
like
yeah.
4 times. Yeah, I
If you
love
came
Top
to the-
Golf.
If you came to the range and actually tried to swing some different clubs and see
Yeah,
like the
but
distance,
but there's no like Angry Birds, like
bro, who goes bowling, he goes, I need the animations. I like when I get the strike.
Yeah, I gotta play Tetris while I'm playing
Yeah.
it.
He's
No,
like, could you
but,
put Subway Surfers up? Over?
I don't know. It's like I like the problem solving kind of part of it. It's cool. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You're like on the course. And it's like, oh shit, I gotta like, and then you just absolutely shank it, and it's like,
Yeah.
but it's fun to like stand there and be like, all right, this is like 180. Like I think I'll probably hit like my 9-iron, and
Yeah,
then
of
just
course.
absolutely miss the ball.
20
It's
yards
like, yeah,
maybe. You're like,
yeah, yeah.
sick. Top it, just fucking. So in high school, we went to Merrimack Valley.
Yeah.
Smaller school.
Yep.
The golf team there was made up of 8 people.
Mm-hmm.
You need 8 people to qualify for a tournament.
Yep.
So the other schools we go and play against, they had a JV and varsity team. We
Jeez.
played their varsity teams.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
You'd go there and I'd talk to a kid. So we'd play like the day before, whatever score you got, that's how you were ranked for the competition. There was
Okay.
one week I got 4th. I should have always been 7th or 8th. I was
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
best. I wasn't terrible, but I was not great.
it's
And,
like these guys just wanted to play.
Dude, literally, I get there. Some kids talk to me. He's like, what, like, you try out? Blah. I was like, no, dude, I just like got put on the team. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm like spot number blah 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 to 25 kids. I'd like to get
like
here. I had to
hardo.
try
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Bro, I'm sitting there like, oh, okay. We go. They have like clubs made for them and shit. And you're like, we're going
Jesus
to a public
Christ.
school. Like, I
Yeah.
don't fucking know.
I took
Dude,
my dad's clubs.
That's
what I got.
It's got like some
Yeah.
fucking
My
shit.
dad bought the clubs at a yard sale in the 90s. Dude.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
rocking them. Like, but dude, I got rocked, son. I hit it in the woods and I'm going over. I like missed a shot, whatever, fucked up. The kid's like, that's a stroke, but I'm like, dude, you're gonna fucking beat us,
Yeah,
man. Like, I don't
that's-
know. It was awful. But
I hate like people that take golf like super seriously too. I
that's-
think that's like the lamest part of it.
best ball, best way to play, dude. It's
Yeah,
fun. You
yeah.
don't have to if you
or
want to shoot
just
your
like
ball.
if you hit it out of bounds, pick it up, toss it, and then just play it from there. I'm not
100%.
counting that. Who cares?
100%.
Like,
I've never
10%.
thought about that because I've never played golf, but like the embarrassment of walking
Dude.
to your ball after you fucking whiff that shit.
dude, you
Like
know what's the worst? You hit it. I went last Sunday with my dad for Father's Day, and I never knew my dad's like good at golf. Like he was like actually, I was like expecting like, oh, you know, he doesn't play very often. Like we'll probably be about the same. It'll just be like fun. My dad's like good, and I've been playing and like getting a little better, but I'm still not that good. And I played terribly that day. Like it was probably like the second or third worst round I've ever played. The worst round I ever played was a couple weeks ago, and it was like I might as well have just like kicked the ball down the course the whole time. It was crazy. But I was with my dad and I was just like playing like I think I got the ball in the air maybe like 8 or 9 times. Like everything else was just whoosh, like
Sorry,
through the
Daddy.
grass. Yeah, I was like,
Literally.
sorry, Dad. Shit. I was like, I swear, I'm like kind of good at this. I don't know.
So I golfed for 4 years in high school. After high school, didn't really golf at all. My cousin hits me up like a year ago. Yo, you want to go golfing? I'm like, sure. It's been a while. I think it's gonna go okay. Dude, I didn't think I hit it. Literally every shot, waft. What? You ever played
Yeah,
Loudon
yeah.
Country Club before?
What?
Loudon Country Club?
No, no,
okay.
no.
It's a nice smaller course
Okay.
in Loudon, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
The whole 9, it's going obviously towards the fucking courthouse, whatever it's
Yeah.
called. It's like up on a hill.
Uh-huh.
Other holes over here and other holes over here.
Yep.
Bro, I try and drive. I try and do a decent drive. You got to go a long way. Straight just fucking slice the shit out of it, dude. It's
Yeah.
heading to, and I'm sitting there like, fuck. There's other people playing. My cousin's next to me, just straight hit a 4, and I'm like, oh man, dude, I don't want to be here, dude. Like they're out there. I smoked a blunt with them. They're drinking beers. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't even make a shot.
Yeah,
I shouldn't even be
yeah.
touching any of this shit, dude.
fucking
Like,
faded, bro?
dude, I wasn't even that fucked up either. I'm like, and I'm in my head. I assume
Yeah.
you've been there. You
Yeah.
fuck up 3 shots, and every single shot you go, don't fuck up, don't fuck up.
Yeah, you're like, this
Top
is the
ball,
one. Yeah,
fucking-
yeah.
And you just
and
go,
that's when you're like done, you know.
that was me on hole 2.
You know what's crazy? That's like you think about like the fucking like PGA golfers, like how good at golf you have to be to just play like scratch golf at like a country club, right? And then the gap from those guys to PGA Tour guy, like I was talking to a guy that like golfs sometimes, and I was like telling him how bad I played.
That golf
and
sometimes.
Yeah, and then
Nice credentials.
yeah, well, no, but then
Sounds
he's like, oh yeah, like I had a bad day out on the course like last week too. And I'm like, his bad day is probably like, oh, my ball didn't like draw exactly the way I
There wasn't
wanted it
enough
to.
backspin on that
Yeah,
hit.
yeah. Oh no, I missed the green on 13. You know, like it's like, oh, I only got a par.
It's in the rough.
Yeah, I was all in the muff. Uncle June's in the muff. But yeah, no, it's like crazy the fucking levels of fucking golf. It's crazy. And like the mental thing, like because now I'm getting super into like watching like golf documentaries and shit, like old golf shit.
What?
This is how any of my like little obsessions like come. It's like I like start getting into it. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch like documentaries about like the legends of whatever this is. Like the same thing when I started wrestling, when I did jujitsu, when I started stand up, everything. I'm like, all right, I got to learn like the legends of this. So I've been like,
that's the way to do
I
it.
watched a documentary about John Daly, right?
Oh yeah, I drink his good boy Celt.
That shit's
those things
great.
are fire,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Dude, he had a hole. It was like in like a player's like a major tournament. He shot a 13 on a hole. It was like a par 4, and he shot a 13 on the hole.
It's like me and my girlfriend. This is a quick one.
That was a good one.
You guys can use a birthday party or something.
Have fun with that one. Bring that one to
The golf course.
Yeah, bring that one to the course. But he shot a 13 and then birdied the next hole. It's like, how do you stay like mentally composed enough to be like, I just embarrassed myself on live TV and then like get
He's John
back
Daly,
to it?
bro.
Yeah, it's fucking,
I
that's
feel like You
insane.
hit the 13 and then you drink all the way to the next one because you've given up.
yeah.
So
I think he was just drinking the whole time ever he played
I've told
golf.
this story on the podcast before. Do you know the lore of him? I don't know if it was the Masters. It was just a really big tournament, and he always would drink on the course
Yup,
and shit.
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. He'd have a
let him
Jack
do
and
it.
Coke.
And
Or not Jack, Crown.
yes,
and
he was
Coke.
going against Tiger, and Tiger was basically like, this guy's a fucking joke, whatever.
Yeah.
He brought virgin drinks for the entire tournament and fake drank and fucking beat him.
Oh,
And it was like
shit.
one of the only times, whatever. There's like all this lore about it and shit. I don't know. You should
That's
look into it.
hilarious.
It's really cool. I don't watch a lot of golf or anything, but I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, the only like thing I'm really into is like the Masters course, the Augusta course.
Okay.
I think that place is fucking sick. I applied for because the way they do the tickets for the Masters is like it's a lottery.
Yeah.
And the tickets are not expensive. They're like $140.
Yeah, but
or
it's
like
straight.
$150.
My boss went this year.
But it's like you have to win it, and if you don't win it, then the aftermarket tickets are like $5,000.
Yep.
Damn.
But dude, I just think it's like such a cool looking place. It's like it's the perfect golf course, pretty much. And then like the history behind it is a little sketchy, but you know,
It's called the Masters.
Yeah. Let's just say you
I'm
could do
assuming
the
there's
math.
something there.
Yeah.
wanna
It should
see
be called the
master
primaries.
bedroom.
Yeah, this is not even a joke. The first black person they ever let into Augusta National Country Club was Condoleezza Rice in 2004.
Wow. Yeah. And they still have it as the master. I'm just surprised not the primaries, the fucking something.
Yeah,
the,
they used to
cools.
have the
Security's
caddies were all,
tight.
the caddies were all black at the
yeah.
country club.
Oh,
it was all black caddies.
I'm surprised that it's not. I mean, I'm not here to be Mr. fucking SJW. But
No,
like,
I'm with you. It's crazy.
It's kind of a rugged, like, master bedroom. We can all move on. I get primary,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
I'm not here to
yeah.
argue it. That one has some, like, oof.
yeah, and it's in Augusta, Georgia, like
Yeah,
a deep
it's-
south, like just like
They're cotton jerseys. just
Yeah.
but damn.
They got a framed picture of Leonardo DiCaprio from Django.
no. What's even crazier is like there's another course. So they have like the Augusta National, right, and then there's another course near it that's like Augusta Municipal course or whatever, and it's like a public course you can play. and it used to be like complete dog shit. I think now it's like decent.
Yeah, what was this, the whites and then the blacks?
Yes, yeah, and they used to call it the patch.
Jesus Christ.
That's where all the
Damn.
black caddies would play.
Why
the
are we
patch.
why are we making this place so fucking
Yeah, I mean it's golf. It
does look.
definitely has some.
Have you ever seen like pictures of it though? It does look cool as
I've seen pictures
fuck.
of Epstein at it.
But like
yeah,
and then their
not
main,
shocked.
Their main big guy is Tiger Woods. Right?
yeah, exactly.
Kinda
He's like
just,
the
like, took
greatest
over.
golfer there. Yeah,
And then he had like the Dewey and like 3 cheats.
They
but you're
literally-
like, dude, he's a legend.
Yeah,
They had to
he's like
change-
OJ.
they had to change the course layout because Tiger Woods was like too good at playing there. Which
there
is
like
like
a-
one of the most racist things I've ever heard, dude. We have to compensate this course for the extra bone in his
They
foot.
give him a different tee box. It's just further
yeah,
back.
yeah.
They're like,
no, he
"That's
plays
Tiger's."
too fast. He runs all around.
This is like making my side chick come. Come on, guys.
Do you think his parents were like, we know this man's going to be a legend, so we're going to name him Tiger? Because it's the most
No,
unique
his parents
name. But like,
forced him into
that's
it.
okay. That,
His real name's also Eldrick.
okay, see, I don't know the lore there.
I don't know why he went by Tiger.
It's
but-
kind of way more fire, dude.
Yeah.
Tiger
He's
Woods.
fucking dude.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a fucking dope
He's
name.
Yeah, it's a fucking sickest name of all time.
Like-
probably.
Cat, dude.
I don't know. Is there a name you can think to top that? Because Tiger Woods is probably up there as one of the cooler names. It's the Tiger's in the fucking wood.
Is
Like,
Woods, is that his original last name?
Yeah,
no,
his
it's,
dad is
Woodstein. I always like saying something. That's always a classic.
Nice.
No, his dad. His dad was like a super black dude, and his mom was like super Asian.
Nice.
They were
I can
like
see
both
that.
on complete. It's like Rush Hour, kind of.
He's the product
He was
of
raised
Rush
by
Hour.
Rush Hour.
He's one of those hot Blasians.
Yeah. No, but it's like, yeah, he's probably like the most dominant athlete of any sport. Not to turn this into a golf podcast, but
Bro, we talk about whatever the fuck.
bro,
we have
he
guests
is
on,
like
so.
he is. I think the athlete that's the most far ahead of everybody else in his sport. You know what I mean? Because like LeBron is like very good, but there's like comparable stuff. You know what I mean? Like Tiger is like so much. Well, I think Jack Nicklaus is also like that, but it's like him and Jack Nicklaus are
Bro, I
like.
don't even like.
Like they're
I'm not tapped
here
into
and everyone
sports.
else is here. It's crazy. It's fucking.
I know Rory
insane.
McIlroy, and that's probably a person who doesn't golf anymore.
Yeah, no, I think he still golfs. He won the Masters this year. He won the last 2 Masters, actually. I think.
Boom! I'm spitting game, bitch.
Spitting game. This guy knows
Bubba
golf.
Watson.
Bubba
Isn't that-
I don't think he does
He's-
anymore.
yeah, that's old,
he's in
dude.
that game I've been playing though,
Okay.
and he's very funny looking in the game. He's like a short, fat guy.
When you played the Wii, did you have the attachment?
Oh, of course.
The
Yeah.
attachment, dude,
Come
it
on, they
makes
show you that ceiling fan that's
Yeah.
broken. They're like, make sure you attach it.
Yeah.
do you have a Switch or anything? Nintendo Switch or no?
I have an Xbox.
Oh, dude, the Switch
something.
Sports, it's way more sensitive. You can fucking do backspin and shit too.
Oh,
Like,
really?
There's a lot more to it. It's pretty
Oh
dope.
shit, that's kind of
It's
sick.
not a fucking simulator or anything.
I
but, like,
kind of like the not having to think and just pulling the stick back and then
sitting
pressing
on
it
the
up.
couch, baked as fuck, low-eyed guys. You
Yep,
know, you can picture it
low
right
eye,
now.
yeah,
Just
just
squinting.
you know what's very funny is I used to like do when I was in high school, like because I didn't like want my parents to know I smoked. I would just like eat edibles every night, and I would just like
That's insane.
so I would like run
Where
into
were you
my
getting
room.
edibles and I guess
I had a
friend.
friend that would sell weed,
It's more
and I just
accessible. We have an age gap.
yeah.
No, really?
It was,
That
like,
much?
more
Edibles were like your
accessible, I feel
friend
like.
made them, and you're like, yo, and maybe
No.
the plug has them.
Yeah, I had a friend that would
Like-
sell like the Wonka bars and the nerd ropes
those
and
things are
gummies and
fucking
shit.
great.
And every
Yeah,
Monday
wow.
I'd meet him at this field, and I'd just like buy like 3 of the chocolate
opens his
bars.
trench coat and you go, "I'll take 3 of
No,
those."
it wasn't even skate. He was like my buddy from
Okay, fair.
school.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
like
I'm
he
not
was
trying
my
to
age. It was he like knew this guy that was like his supplier, and sometimes his supplier would be there, and I just like hang out with this guy. This guy, it was like his Snapchat. He had like a super like fake trappy guy like Snapchat.
all
It
have
was like
those.
KO3603 or something like that.
I'll bleep it, but
Yeah, they make
Yeah.
a new one every now and then.
Like,
That's
yeah.
a different variation of the name.
So I just like buy edibles, and then I take the edibles and then just like sit with my family and like watch a show or so. Because that's like my dad and I would always like have, we'd watch The Sopranos together. We watch like Lost, we watch like Breaking Bad. and
hell
shit.
yeah.
So we'd always like have it when I was like in high school and shit. We'd like have a show that we were watching like during the week. and I just go take an edible and then sit there. And like at the time, I'm like, oh, they couldn't tell at all. But with my fucking eyes, there's no way my parents could not tell that I
Also,
was
edibles
fucked up.
put you on a different level.
Yeah.
Like you're not
Yeah.
just high. You're like,
You're baked.
fucked,
Well,
dude.
it really like to this day, like edibles don't. I think like I fried my edible tolerance because
Do
it
you
was
also
like
have that
every
um,
night for like 3 years
Oh my
straight.
God.
Yeah,
Okay,
like I
I mean,
only
yeah.
did
That
edibles.
sounds
really.
awesome.
I like
though.
didn't
you're
even
not hurting
smoke
your
really.
lungs. You're just fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
just
it's
eating
not even really
chocolate.
that bad for your liver. The sugar is probably the worst part.
Probably, yeah,
The
yeah.
You're with
ingredients.
the boys, you're like.
No,
fucking-
but I've
Flick a
got
gummy.
Yeah.
I've gotten to some like ridiculously high like dosages and like
How high are we talking? 500
highest I
milligrams?
ever did was 1500.
Dude, that's fucking insane. Did you
It
have a
was-
schizophrenic break?
I was like not that. It was weird, and I'm not trying to say this like, oh, I don't
No,
even feel
don't
weak
do that
kind
at
of
home,
guy.
kids.
Yeah, but it was like weird, like, cause like I don't know, I didn't like. This is going with the pussy theme. I was like too pussy to like try mushrooms or something. I had a couple buddies that would like do mushrooms,
okay.
and so I would just do like a shit ton of edibles while they did mushrooms.
not
'cause, like,
fall
it's basically the
asleep,
same
dude?
thing. I would. I bet.
Yes.
Yeah, I would. I would be.
Yeah,
I would have a
edibles put
great
me
time for
down.
like an hour and a half or 2
Yeah.
hours, and then pass out at like 11.
I smoke a bowl sometimes and 2 hours goes by and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm ready for bed.
Also,
dude.
but
Yeah.
I feel like your tolerance with edibles grows a lot faster and easier.
I think it does.
Because I was, I watched.
You had a little edibles phase.
Yeah, I watched like Legion Skanks for your last podcast. Lewis is my boy. And
Yeah,
there was-
shout out, Lewis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was-
Justin knows
My
him.
future boss
Yeah.
for a week.
Wait, what?
I told you I'm doing the
Oh yeah, you're doing the
volunteering
volunteer
at
at Skankfest. Yeah.
Skankfest. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
But
yeah.
We'll have to talk about that after.
yeah, he
Finish your gay story, Justin.
Come on.
He
Come on,
went
let's
through
wrap it up.
like an edibles phase, and he was at like 1500 one time. So I feel like you just like fucking just take them, and you're
I
just
think
like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
crazy.
That was crazy too. It was
1500.
like a bottle of like they called it
Tincture?
THC lean.
Ooh, I got.
It
one
was
of
like the
those.
consistency of like lean, but it
Yeah.
was THC.
Did you mix it up in Sprite like a douche?
No, I
Drink
didn't.
the
But I
syrup
did. We
straight.
did have a like a big party once in high school, and I brought that stuff and put it in a punch,
Oh, okay.
and I didn't tell anybody that it was in it.
Okay, that's
Just
kind of
fun.
crazy.
I knew everyone was staying over.
Well,
and
how
it'd be
old were
It
you?
was all dudes too. That was why it
Okay,
was
that's
a great
totally
party.
fine.
Yeah.
And it was why it was a great party. It was like an all dudes party.
Yeah.
Gayest
And
that.
It was
No, I
yeah.
know.
We just had a gay orgy. It was
He saved the roofie for later.
no, but it was awesome. We all just got hammered, and I remember like falling asleep in my buddy's basement. We were all like sitting there watching.
And
Soul
he didn't drink
playing.
any of the punch. Everyone's falling asleep. He's like, it's just perfect.
There was one kid that drove home, and he like texted me because I think I told people eventually. Like I didn't tell people at first, but then I was like, "Hey, you guys like that punch? Oh, it's fucking horrible."
1,000 milligrams.
But one of my buddies like texted me when he was driving home. He's like, "Yo, that shit just hit me. Now I'm fucked." I was like, "I'm sorry, dude. Fuck."
Bro
Happens.
actually spiked the punch.
yeah. I pulled a Ari, dude.
So you're volunteering at Skankfest. What are you volunteering for? Like you get fucked in the
just
butt
to
on
be
stage?
there.
I don't know what I'm at. Yeah, I just didn't want to buy a ticket really. And so I kind of just I did the same thing last year. I applied to the volunteer and I never heard
I don't know
back.
anything about that. I'm so tapped.
He's
I'm
gonna
going 'cause
go
I'm
to
going
the.
to
He's
Comedy
gonna go
10.
to the nearest sex shop to get a butt plug for a podcast.
Honestly, it's
Yeah.
probably gonna be that kind of shit.
Okay.
Alex was telling me because I was asking Alex about it. He said last year like there was some that were drivers. There were some that were like ushers and shit for the show. So I'm like, I feel like it's not going to be super hard work, and you only work half the day,
Yeah,
and
they
then
give
the
you
rest
other
of
But you
it.
half
get
to
the
chill
free-
at
You
the
get to like
festival.
go to
Yeah.
you
Okay,
just
that's
free
cool.
admission to the festival.
That's
So,
dope.
and I'm honestly thinking of, I don't know if I told you this when I was telling you, I honestly am thinking about driving down. Because I bought my car pretty recently. I don't have that many miles on it.
Shit, dude.
I
You're
think I
built
could throw a
different,
couple
bro.
miles on it. I like a long road trip.
I have hip problems. If I sit in a car for 10 hours, I'll fucking kill
Oh
myself.
yeah, I'll be fucked up. It'll hurt
Yeah.
bad. But
More power
I don't
to
know,
you.
because I've been Google tracking the flights and they're not going in the direction I want.
Yeah, trust
so
me. I
They're,
get it.
they're only
Yeah, so the gas
we also-
prices are better.
yeah, shit. That's a
we
good
did
point.
drag our
Actually,
feet.
fuck.
You're supposed to fucking buy flights like way further out, you know? You're supposed to buy
Yeah.
a flight like 8 months in advance.
Yeah,
if not
yeah,
further.
yeah.
Almost.
Well, we're how far? November? What's that?
6 months?
But I
5
saw
months.
it was like 250, and I set an alert for it to like tell me when it like changes, and it was like 250, and then I saw 260, and then the other day I got it at 288, and I was like, shit.
Yeah,
dude,
fucked,
that's
but-
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to fucking buy those. Honestly, next week.
I wonder
Talk about this
honestly.
offhand.
I wonder honestly if because there's an airport in Portsmouth, they might have cheap flights from there. There's like a
Huh?
little tiny fuck ass airport in Portsmouth.
It's not gonna be. You're gonna be flying. I'm probably just flying out of Manch to Baltimore is the goal, and pop over to New Orleans is the hope. The layover's there, but it's probably gonna be in some fuck ass area.
Yeah.
But Baltimore is nice. It's a
Yeah,
good
when I
airport.
went to Nashville, we left from Portsmouth, and I remember it was like a cheap flight.
What airline did you fly?
It's-
Southwest?
No, it's like I don't know.
This
gay-
guy, it's Portsmouth Air.
It's yeah. It's Soul Plane. It
Yeah,
is Soul
what?
Plane.
Bro got on it. It's like it's not quite a PJ. It's literally like the fucking
It's like
No,
the
it's a
silver
PJ.
like cargo where you're fucking.
yeah. It's the UPS
Yeah.
planes.
The
They
planes
stock
that
you with
people
the-
skydive out of. We're gonna be landing in a lake.
It's just a Mexican guy that's giving you instructions in
Yeah.
Spanish.
That's why it's cheaper. They just found this guy on Facebook.
yeah. You can fly, right? And why fly?
I'll have to look into this,
The
dude.
main
I've never heard of
instructions
this.
are in Spanish and they speak spoken English.
No, literally, like there's one terminal, and it's like one of those like modular buildings.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
you walk in, and then like there's like two it's like walking into like a concert. They just have like the fucking
yeah.
like
Sounds
things.
like Brightside, like the airport next to the Brightside.
Fair, but that's like a private airport. Not private, but like smaller.
No, yeah,
like,
this is like a public airport. It's just like tiny, and I'm pretty sure you.
So you're taking a
think you
commercial
walk
flight,
out.
737. You board.
Yeah. It was like a full ass
Interesting.
plane. Yeah, I forget what it's called. It's in Portsmouth though.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, folks. This is just news to me. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, we're talking New Hampshire airports.
Plane talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It gets plain out here sometimes. It gets vanilla.
But yeah, no, that's really gonna be the only big part is figuring out how to get down there because I hate how expensive flying is. I feel like it should be a cheap thing.
I don't disagree, and the airport fucking sucks. I hate everything about it, but also the luxury of getting there in like 6 hours or whatever.
I
Like,
don't
ah.
mind an airport. I just hate I wish I proudly flew Spirit multiple times. Cause you get like a fucking like
I love Spirit,
$150
yeah.
round trip.
That's
or like
what I did.
$100 round trip and it's
Yeah,
great.
that's fair.
It's
You just hope it doesn't blow
RIP.
up on the way.
but they had no crashes ever. A Spirit plane never
That's
crashed.
fair.
They had a good
See, I'm
record.
Southwest because I fly out of Manchester. I just like it's simple.
And I
goes direct to
do
Florida.
prefer like a nice plane. Like when you're on like a Delta or something.
See, I've only flown Southwest my whole life.
Your
I've
whole
never
life.
flown
I don't
anything
know
else.
if I ever. I think I maybe have done Southwest before, but it's Spirit or Delta. If I'm buying the trip, it's Spirit. If my parents are paying for the trip, it's
Yeah.
Delta.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
the same way with my mom.
I got my girl has a Southwest credit card, so we're fucking on the
There
planes.
you go.
Gang, Manchester. so
You're
we're like,
fucking
it's
on the
just easier.
planes.
Well, you know, type shit.
They
Oh,
let
it's
you.
the
and you-
Southwest
you-
way.
You
That
gotta show
fucking
him the
bathroom.
card.
Yeah, the Mile Southwest Club.
He's jerking off
That
in the
was bad.
sink.
Yeah, just lightly.
you
It's okay.
Just
ever
lightly.
jacked off on a plane?
No, that's too
No,
crazy.
I
No.
wanted to though.
I have too. Yeah, I also thought about it. I flew
think
back.
that's way too scary.
It's intimidating.
And also-
It's not worth it either. You know,
Yeah,
it's
There's no benefit. I've ripped in an airport bathroom before when I was stuck there for a while.
I like that.
It was the Baltimore airport because it was fully stalled. It's not
Uh-huh.
like I'm not going
Oh,
to the
it's
bathroom where
floor to
700
ceiling.
people.
Yeah,
Correct. It's like
yeah.
my own private little
That's
area.
nice. I like
so
that.
it was a little more contained.
Yeah, I hate
not
that.
recommending,
I hate
but
when you have to like come in a toilet though, because you gotta pay for the toilet abortion. It's fun, guys.
I didn't give him the pity on that one.
It's a Planned Parenthood.
I'll try it on stage. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, we'll bring Paige to stage.
Yeah.
Justin Connor. No, last flight I took though was I flew back from my girlfriend's originally from Idaho, and I flew to Idaho
I
for
thought she a hoe.
Christmas. Hey,
Street joke.
but I flew to Idaho, and then I flew back alone because she was staying for like Christmas.
Yep.
I had to fly from Boise to Seattle, and then Seattle to Boston, which sucked because
Damn.
it just made it a longer flight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How long was that fucking
It
flight?
was like 6.5 or something like that. It was like really long. But so it was like early flight out of Boise, like literally like 4 or 5 a.m. I think it was the first plane out. It was like so early. And my girlfriend, because she's fucking cool, upgraded me to first class, was like $20 because it's
Nice.
like it was literally like a 45-minute flight.
Yeah.
But I get on the plane, right? I'm like, might be the only time I'm ever in first class. I'm gonna make the most out of it. So they come while you're like
You go,
sitting.
move out of my way, bitch.
Yeah, when you're like, so first of all, everybody else was in suits because I assume that early of a flight, first class, you're like business.
Yeah.
I'm in fucking like a sweatshirt and like fucking pajama
As
pants.
you should be.
And like just rolling in like
They're like, oh, he's a
hair.
rapper. He's a white rapper.
And so then, like, and this is like 5 a.m. She's coming around asking if everyone wants drinks. I'm like, it's my only time in first class. It's like, could I have a mimosa? Brings
Hell
me the
yeah.
mimosa. I took a couple sips of it. I was sipping it slow because I didn't really want to drink at 5 a.m. But I'm like, got to make this happen.
When in
But
Rome.
once you start going to the runway, they take the drink, which is fucked. So I got maybe 3 sips out of it. I was like, all right, that's whatever. So once we're up again, they come around, you get another free drink. So I was like, let me get another mimosa. Brought me the mimosa. Again, I'm sipping it kind of slow. I know it's a short flight, but like, I'm like kind of tired. And, I really didn't want to be drinking, but I felt like I had to. And so I was drinking it. And then I got up to piss. And right when I got up to piss, they said like, oh, we're about to begin our descent. So I go piss, I come back, fucking mimosa's gone again. I got maybe 8 sips out of the mimosa
Yeah,
in
they're like-
45 minutes.
They're coming. You see them coming back. I'm just like,
That's
fuck
what
it.
That's what I should have
Yeah.
done.
Dude, I was gonna
would've-
say,
yeah,
the
I would have
alcoholic
done
in
that.
me literally was like, dude, that's wasted.
Yeah.
It was free.
Yeah,
Like,
it pissed me off because I literally, if I was sitting in the seat, I would have just done that. But then I got to Seattle and I was like 6-hour flight. I just want to fucking completely pass out. I went in one of the family bathrooms and I took like so many edibles. I just took a handful of edibles and it got delayed a little bit. So like I started getting really high like in the terminal. And then eventually I got on and just passed out the entire time. But that's the entire story. I also did edibles once when I was in Mexico coming back and I got called for a random check at the gate, which was very scary. I was high and they like checked my bag. I didn't have anything in it. I was like fine, but like they like called over the thing my name and I was like, oh fuck.
Dude.
And then they took everything out of nobody spoke English. It was like a couple like TSA people that didn't speak English. Took everything out of my backpack, put it on a table and we're like, all right, you're all set. So then I was just like putting stuff back into my backpack.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Trying to like talk to them, but none of them understood me. It was
I feel like you brought edibles to Mexico? Yeah, you
yes,
go. You're
yeah.
a fucking
My
savage,
actually,
dude.
my dad did actually.
I mean,
full,
more
full
power to you.
disclosure. My dad brought them and then didn't take many of them. And then he was just like, when we were flying back, he
Yeah,
was
we gotta
like,
get
"Yo,
rid
do
of
you
these."
want these? Like, we got to get rid of these." I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll take them. I'd like to pass out on the
You
flight."
think Mexico would just be like, whatever, like we don't give it? Because from what I understand, TSA in America for the most part doesn't give a fuck about
Yeah,
weed.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't bring a fucking ounce with you, but like if you have a dab pen, something like
Yeah,
that, they don't really
yeah,
give
yeah.
a fuck.
Yeah.
But imagine crossing the border, they're a lot, but like. Yet again, you have edible. Like, what are you gonna sell 10 edibles? And
Yeah,
leave on?
exactly.
Like,
It was a little bag, and it was also like those like low THC, high CBD, like sleeping ones.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it was like I took the rest because he had like I think he had only taken like 2, and so like the rest of I just took the rest of the bags. I was
Fair.
like I'd like to pass out,
yeah.
and but yeah, no, they like started kicking in like at the perfect time, and we were boarding the flight.
Oh, hell
like
yeah.
right as we're walking up, they're like, all right, like hey, they're just calling random names for like random carry-on
Mhm.
checks, and they called me, and I was like, fuck.
It's a straight panic attack.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
like,
terrible.
also,
and I had so much stuff in my backpack too. Like, so I had my like laptop, I had some clothes, I had like just a bunch of random bullshit all in there. They took everything out and put it on a table, and then I had to put it back in on my own. I was like, shit.
well, it's like one thing you're in Idaho, this is happening. Like, oh, this kind of sucks. Happening in Mexico, what happens? You get detained or something? You're not allowed
I
to
was
go back.
terrified.
It's like, okay,
dude.
I don't want
got
to
so
fuck up.
scared. It's also like a shithole airport. Like it's like it's not like a nice like
Yeah.
you know like even like the shithole airports in America. I feel like are still like nice like people would probably call Manchester a shithole airport, but like it's still fine. Like this was
Clean?
actually like a shit like it was like shitty shag like torn up carpet.
Yeah.
Like it was like objectively like bad.
You ever been to the
gross
Chicago
place.
Midway?
No.
Because that thing's pretty run
Is it
down, dude.
bad?
I went in there and waited. I try to go. I have this pee shy issue. I just can't pee at urinals. I don't know. Someone
Okay,
can stare
yeah.
at my fucking tiny soft penis, but
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know why. I'll
Hey
sometimes
man, nice
be
watch.
peeing.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I'll be peeing and like I'll someone comes in and it's just like, "Chick." I'm like, no, man.
Really?
Regardless. So
Did you get molested?
Nope. I
That
don't
feels
know.
like a response to being
Dude,
molested.
He's also
No
never
idea.
been to therapy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I went a couple times,
he'll
but
remember.
different conversation.
And then he started to remember why he couldn't piss in front of
it's all
people.
coming back. You unzip me.
Yes,
So I'm waiting fucking forever. I get into a stall. Dude, the stall doesn't fully lock. I'm sitting in there trying to pit. I'm like, this is just fucking shitty. There's like, normally in like airport bathrooms, they have a lot of bathrooms, a fair amount of stalls.
Yeah.
Each male bathroom had 3 stalls. So we made it to like the 3rd bathroom, and it's like the shortest line's 5 people deep, and I'm like, this guy's
Jesus.
destroying the shitter. Like,
Yeah, just
I don't know. It's just like the airport itself wasn't awful, but I don't know. It wasn't.
you have
my
a bad
favorite.
memory of it.
Yeah, my
That's fair.
trauma.
Yeah, that's
the
your
Chicago
trauma.
airport.
That's, my trauma. This is that's your content right there. Just a front-facing video. Today we're gonna talk about my trauma. Get ready with me, and we're gonna talk about my trauma from the Chicago Midway Airport.
Hashtag my trauma bonding, guys. Sound off.
Why is there 2 airports in Chicago? Is Chicago that big? I've never been, but
Well, I mean,
just
yeah.
the city.
my understanding.
yeah, there's 2 airports.
Yeah.
That's
There's the
crazy.
Midway. I forget the name of the other one. The other one apparently is nice. It's like actually
The other
like-
one, O'Hare.
Yep.
That's like a giant airport, though.
Yeah, I
right?
don't think what I literally just said the name. Midway. I don't think Midway is that huge. I went to the fucking Colorado airport. We're really on plane talk this episode. Golf talk,
Denver. That's the Illuminati one.
oh yeah, bro. And you can see. I mean, I don't know if there's all the tunnels and shit. I'm not getting into that. Blucifer is a real thing, bro. That shit's crazy. It
What
killed
is
the guy.
it?
Blucifer, the 40-foot tall blue
the horse. Yeah, yeah.
This guy
yeah.
was making it. It fell and killed the guy, and then they still put it up. And like the picture of it on Wikipedia is this blue horse called Blucifer with glowing red eyes.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
go,
I've seen it. Yeah, yeah. They always
Huh?
show it when there's Broncos games.
Okay.
They always when they do like the shots coming back from commercial.
yeah.
They always show that fucking horse, and it's freaky.
I didn't
It's fucking
see it.
scary as shit.
Well, it was the dog from Blue's Clues, and then he went on to other things.
He got into PCP.
Yeah.
We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Oh, it's Anthrax.
It's Satan.
Well, apparently parts of the airport, this is where the tunnels and shit comes in, is they fucked up buildings. They just built over it.
Uh-huh.
So there's a part of the airport, you're standing, you see down another level where people are at, there's like a subway, then you can clearly see there's not like it's clear or anything. You can tell there's more going on underneath.
That's
How
weird.
far does it go to the
Yeah,
center of
yeah.
the earth and the Illuminati lives there?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know about all that, but
Just feels weird that like the Illuminati was trying to hide, and they're like, you know where we could hide? An airport.
well, I mean, sometimes in plain sight, but I don't want to get. Dude, my uncle is super conspiracy guy. I literally this weekend I was at a family reunion. He's talking to me about the COVID vaccine, all this shit. I'm like, whatever. Not here to disagree. Some blood clots and shit. Okay, that's fine. He's like, but they're not regular blood clots. They're like engineered. And I go, you lost me. It's like there are
Went a little
some.
too
There
far.
are some blood clots. I mean,
It's
whatever
the
percent it is.
myocarditis is
Yeah.
the biggest thing.
There's
which,
a real thing with that.
yeah.
But whatever. I'm not here to pro it or anything. But he's like, no, they're created in a lab. And I'm like, they're like, and then he's like, they grow differently and all this shit. And I'm like, dude, I love you. He's like the nicest guy in the world, and he randomly is just like, yeah, the Kardashians got MK Ultra, and they live with the Illuminati under the airport. And you're like, he told me about all the tunnels. There's tunnels all under America, and they all go travel under there. The elites.
How many different ways are there for a blood clot to form?
Dude, I don't know.
The blood clots.
Dude, no, but it's
There's one
engineered
way.
differently, dude. I don't know. This man's so nice. I
Bro,
love him.
it's a
I hope he's not
hexagon.
listening because he probably would love that.
Bloods, they stick together.
Yeah, bloods stick together. Yeah.
It's crazy. But I will say, you have a conversation with this man. You're like, dude, clearly, like, it's, some people, they're like, oh, the earth is flat. And you go, why do you think that? And they go, well, it's like, if you have something to back it, not saying you're right, but if you at least have some confidence, he has 25 reasons why. And you go, dude, I'm going to let you have this one.
Yeah.
Not saying you're right.
Yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah.
like, you have something to back it. At least you're not just like a guy being like, yeah, I know this thing. I don't know why. It's like,
Yeah. No, you could also just do that though. You could also just be like, "No, bro, I read it."
dude, trust me.
Dude, trust me, it's on Facebook.
No, Twitter literally said they had the community notes that said it was real. Like, I promise.
I don't know, like the Denver airport. I've never really gotten into that conspiracy, but that is so funny to just be like, oh, you know that fucking airport in that city where nobody can breathe, right? Yeah, we're gonna center the entire universe around that.
Well, what sucks is when you laugh about it now, and then in 10 years, we might be like, oh, we learned. Dude, literally 10 years ago, you go like, yeah, there's pedophiles on a fucking island.
Yeah, that's a
right
good point.
outside of
That's a good
Florida. You
point.
can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
the beach. No, haha, that's cute. And you
Yeah.
go, oh. Well, it's redacted, but like,
Yeah.
no, what the fuck happened there?
It would be even funnier if like the two Illuminati places were like a beautiful tropical island in the Denver airport.
underground,
Yeah.
dude, no windows, just like
Yeah, when you join the Illuminati, they station you at either a tropical island owned by a billionaire with child sex slaves, or you get to live under the Denver airport.
with the beanbags and a ping pong table.
Yeah. We have John Elway come and do motivational speaking at the Illuminati.
fluorescent lights, dude. That's all that's down
it's
there.
just the back rooms.
Yeah, it just has a hum.
Yeah.
The kids aren't even that hot.
Yeah, because they're from Denver, dude. You want Miami kids or Denver kids, dude?
True, dude.
Which one's
A
are
Denver
better?
7 is a Miami 3, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Kids, adults.
Grandparents, bro. It's all of them, man. Oh, man. I don't know where to go after the fucking loving the kids' ages.
That was a real punchline right there. I don't know. I feel like opening like I always find it funny. I thought it was funny when I was driving up here and I drove past a Chinese restaurant. It feels like owning a Chinese restaurant in Denver would be like a very funny thing. I don't really
Why
have
do you
anything
think that's
more for
funny?
that. I just think it's
No, I really want to. I want you to
No,
break
yeah.
that down for me.
I don't
I
have
feel
your
like-
uncle's Facebook backup for this, but
Are you
I
saying
love-
there's not that many Asians to choose from?
well, it's nice when a Chinese restaurant is in a random place because you like know the owner of that restaurant like has quite a story. You know what I mean? Like there's one up in North Conway where there's a dude that owns
They're
it and he
great
like
storytelling.
he escaped like Saigon like during the Vietnam War and like
Damn.
came and somehow I think he came to Boston and then settled in North Conway. Just like owns a Chinese probably the only Chinese restaurant in like 100 miles.
Surprised you didn't go
up there.
Vietnamese.
I
Low hanging
honestly
fruit.
forgot. Never
Well,
mind.
yeah. See that
Yeah.
that
Well,
one.
see, now you're just being racist.
No.
See, I don't find
Dude,
that funny.
I can cut around that. Justin, literally one episode where I was talking, I have my fucking fiance on, so we're trying to be a little more appropriate. She
Uh-huh,
does like
yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
shit, and I'm like, this episode we're not gonna say retarded. We're gonna
Yeah,
try and be
yeah.
a little bit better. So she doesn't care about any of that, but besides
Uh-huh.
the point. So we're on it, and I was like, yeah, and like Japan and Epcot, blah blah. Justin goes, I think he just goes like,
Hey, listen.
something, and I go, dude. And I was like, there was no punchline there. It was just racist. And he's like, he literally right after he goes, yeah, you probably should cut that. And I was like, yeah, it's definitely gonna get bleeped.
What about epclot?
Yeah,
I rub
dude, well, that's what they-
epcot.
I thought this was fucking America, dude. I don't know. Like,
Bro, it's everything
I
brought
drink
together.
round
man.
world at epcot.
great, dude.
That's those weird
When
blood
they get
clots
you
he was
on
talking
That's
about.
what I'm saying.
the
Epclot, dude. They're made, bro, in the Wuhan lab.
Now, dude, we're dropping the shit.
Yeah, they're gonna see me saying epclot and
Dude,
cut me.
they're not gonna fuck with this. You're dropping the news, dude. Skankfest, dude. They might even cut you out, dude, for
Oh my God,
volunteering.
yeah.
They said we saw
I-
you talking about Epclot.
But yeah, that was my other thing with volunteering there. I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm gonna get to like meet some comedians, which is
I would
cool.
assume.
Like every time I meet, I'm very bad when I interact with comedians I like that I've
Same,
met.
dude.
I met Doug Stanhope and I made
Hey.
him laugh in the first sentence I said, and then just bombed the rest of the conversation because I was so like happy that happened. He
But
walked
dude,
in.
you laughed at the first thing I said.
Yeah. Oh, that means I'm funny, right? Like he walked up next to me at the Shaskin. I was pissing, and he walked in the urinal next to me, and he goes, "You mind if I take a picture?" Like trying to be funny, and I was like, "Oh no, go ahead, man. I love your watch." And he laughed, and I was like, and then I just like couldn't think of what else to say.
And then
I
you're
was
like, I do stand up.
I think I asked, "Where are you staying?" Which there is a
Creepy,
hotel.
immediate
There's also a
stalker.
hotel directly across the street.
But
I think I could have taken a wild guess.
It's giving like, hey, what room are you
yeah.
in?
What room are you in? Where are you guys staying?
I
Oh,
could
did bring
show
the
you
wife?
my watch in your room.
Are people gonna be in your room after 11 p.m.?
Meanwhile, if that's
Can I run some
me,
bits by you?
if that's me, he just comes up and it doesn't even matter who it is. I was like, I'll talk to you after. Something just have to like, I can't pee, dude.
Yeah, no, I met Dave Attell, same thing. I
You're
stuttered.
peeing and then you were like talking about peeing.
Yeah, and then I started jacking off.
No, I mean, it's
No,
kind of an alpha move.
I met Nick Mullen, and I
Me
couldn't
too.
say anything, dude.
Same.
I wanted to say something. I was like, shit, nothing will be funny.
Yeah.
It's hard meeting. It's got to be so weird for those guys that like become friends with them and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking like Mark Norman being friends with like Jerry Seinfeld and shit. Like that's got to be so weird.
It is, yeah.
And he's like, he loves hanging out with his young girlfriend, dude. It's, I know, it's probably
It's
not
always
the...
this random chick.
Shoshana.
Yeah, that... Nah, I don't know. But
What's
that's
she
a
up
different-
to these days? Is that a asked question? Do people ask
They're
that?
still together?
No. I think
You're
it was
talking
like
about
a
the
fling.
17-year-old high school girl?
Yeah,
who was,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
groomed or whatever?
Shoshana.
Okay, I didn't know her name. I just knew the story.
Shoshana
but,
Lowenstein.
Could
Could you name a more Jewish name?
Interesting.
Shoshana Lowenstein.
you had my ears spiked at Steen.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of like Shlomo
Yeah, wasn't the
Shlomenstein.
lady's name from Inglourious Bastards? Her name was Shoshana too, I think.
It's a good name, Shoshana.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be a black lady, man.
Yeah, it feels like something that
It
one of
kinda
those,
has-
you know, like Bobby Caldwell. You ever heard of Bobby Caldwell?
No, but it
You know the
sounds hard.
song, no, he's a guy. Fucking homo, dude. Come on.
No, that's from. Now I know.
Yeah, sure you did. You know what? What you won't do for love.
Yeah.
You know that song? So it sounds like a black guy, actually a white guy. I think that kind of genre of guy would have a song about a woman named Shoshana.
Well,
And he
Cole-
voices a frog, and it's a
um,
really deep voice.
Yeah,
it kind of
yeah,
fits.
yeah.
It's, I like a
I
deep
love
frog.
me some Shoshana.
Down the bayou, dude. I don't know if it's just Princess and the Frog, but
Cult of Personality. That's
Great song.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be a white guy. It's a black guy.
Black guys, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. What's it in? No, what's the band? Living
Color, yeah.
Living Color. Yeah.
well, isn't
yeah.
even like there's some TV shows back in the
Living
day, like animated shows where it'd be a female voicing like a young boy or whatever, but it's like you're watching Timmy Turner and you're like, that's voiced by a girl.
It
I-
is?
I
I,
kn-
didn't
yeah.
even know that.
There's a
Oh,
bunch of them.
shit.
And then
I
there's
can
some
jerk
like
off to it.
she does a bunch of voices. It's crazy, but
I was laughing when I was listening to the Alex podcast earlier. He was talking about how like skinheads.
Yeah.
They were like originally like into ska and stuff.
Yeah, I
I was
know.
just imagining like a clan rally, but they're playing the Mighty Mighty Bostas. And
they're doing a little trombone dance.
They're just burning across.
The impression that I get is very racist.
The impression that I get is you shouldn't be dating my daughter.
He's actually just defending fucking.
That is an unironically great
It
song.
is.
I love
It's a
that
good
song
song.
so much.
It's a classic.
What's your favorite song of all time? If I had to say like right now, you're like on the verge of killing yourself and you had to throw a song on, what would it be? To like
Dude.
really uplift you.
Wow. I mean, so do you have this thing where like I have a favorite song? I have these songs I love, but then I go through phases where a
Oh,
song
yeah.
becomes like All Day by Kanye West. I play once a day now.
Yeah.
And I say it. I'm going to be honest with you guys.
Bound to. Yeah.
He says it a lot in the song, and I'm in my car by myself. I'm out here trying to cause hate.
No, you just
I
say
get into it.
redacted. That's what I always do. Redacted.
It's not like the Epstein files, bro. Everything's uncovered in the car, but it's just the car.
Now that I think of it, they're all Kanye. Like, I mean, Devil in a New Dress or
Flashing Lights would be one of my fucking. I'm more of the trips to Florida. Like,
Bound to.
Heil Hitler redacted.
oh,
Yeah.
well, I like the Christian version. Oh my Christian, hallelujah. Did that? He made that. I don't know if you know. He
I did not
revamped
know.
the song
No,
after
no.
apologizing to the Jewish community.
How about the We Are Charlie Kirk song?
Oh, banger! It's certified, dude. Well, what's your favorite song? You asked us.
I don't
Like, you
know.
have an answer.
I'm the same way. I go through like a periods where I have like a song I'll just listen to and like over and over and over and over again. And then I'll like kind of get off that and I'll have a new song. It'll be like my over and over and over again. Ride Like the Wind by Christopher.
Over again by Nelly.
Or
again.
Over and Over by Joe Walsh. I'm a little bit of an older. I think we have different music tastes.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
maybe
say,
shouldn't have
my
opened
favorite
this.
artist is Playboy Cardi.
Yeah,
So.
I might have opened the wrong door.
It is
here.
funny you're 23 and you'd think like you are like, yeah, I listen to Netspend, bro, and blah blah. It's funny you're like, I'm into older artists and
No,
I'm
yeah.
over here like unk status.
Well, I'm like
Oh, Cardi.
mainly into like jam bands and shit, like
Okay.
Fish and like
Damn,
Grateful
that
Dead and
sucks,
shit. Yeah, it's
dude.
very white of me. It's extremely white of me.
I mean, whatever, bro. You
that's
should be
like-
proud of your roots, son. You're French Canadian.
Yeah, that's my French Canadian showing.
Show it,
You
dude.
done
Yeah,
nitrous?
The only other person in stand up I know that's into it is two, Josh Goldstein and New England Dad. Those are the only
Like
two other
Rodney?
jam band guys. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Right, is Goldstein doing well? Sorry, I've done a lot of just. I have a Jewish coworker. I'm allowed to.
You're allowed to say, yeah.
I got permission.
My girlfriend's Jewish, so yeah, it's allowed.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh. How does she feel about the term?
Fun bit I did. First time she ever told me she was Jewish, we had just finished having sex. And
Did it
I
just
was-
cut? What?
I don't know even how
Okay,
it came
it's
up, but she
is
mentioned
that, a Star
that
of
she.
David on your.
Yeah. Your nipples are stars of David.
She has pure things, dude. They hang little.
But so she was like, oh yeah, I'm Jewish, and I was like in my underwear and like got up and like opened her door and like walked out into her hallway and like started walking away. Like it was a fun little bit. It was late at night, so I was like, nobody's just gonna be out there and
That's
see me.
awesome.
I'm just walking down the fucking hallway in my underwear.
Sorry, my girlfriend's Jewish.
Yeah, my girlfriend's Jewish. I had to get out of there.
Turn the gas on.
How does your girlfriend feel about the term goy or goy slop? 'Cause I
She
think it's
doesn't like.
hilarious.
She's like not like really Jewish. Like
Okay,
she's
she's just
Jewish, but
raised
she
Jewish or,
doesn't.
like-
Yeah,
okay.
no, not even like raised Jewish. Like her mom's Jewish, but like they didn't like they had like a menorah for like Hanukkah. Like that's like the most
Okay,
Jewish thing they'd
It's
really
kinda like
do.
my coworker is Jewish. on
Yeah, like
paper,
she
but,
like did Christmas and shit, and then like also lit a menorah.
yeah.
She's not like
Very
practicing
sacrilegious
Jew.
of her.
Yeah.
You gotta pick one.
Yeah, she's a very goyish Jew. Is what I
Okay.
have to say.
Okay. All right. Fair. I love the term goy slop. I don't try and view it from like the elite Jew. Blah. McDonald's is goy slop. That's literally what I look at. And you know, more power to. I kind of respect the fact that Jews put effort into like, yeah, no, we want to eat clean, proper food with not processed shit. We're like, nah, I just want the burger with that stuff in it. I like because it's yellow with the.
That's
like,
one of you ever seen the Ari Shafir Jew special?
Yeah, I watched it.
One of
3
my
years ago.
favorite bits is the thing about throwing the ham in the soup. He's like, there's a rule of like the portion of how much ham, and he does the act out of like,
Yeah.
there's just a guy standing back here on the wall with his foot up with a slice of ham in his pocket. He's like just waiting for the Jews to leave.
Or he's his first meal like out of it was Taco Bell.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're a Legion of Skanks guy. What
Yeah,
do you think
fuck
about him fucking dipping, dude? Shit kind of
It's-
sucks.
it
I
sucks.
liked him more than
We all
way
saw.
more
I
than
mean,
Dave
I don't even
Smith.
listen to the show much.
But,
I heard he
it's-
joined. You saw the writing on the. I mean, bro
I thought he was
disappears
gonna
every-
stick. I didn't realize he was.
Yeah, me
I thought he was
neither.
gonna. I thought this was
I would
gonna be
agree.
like his thing, because
I would think
I
at
mean,
least a year, maybe.
that's
or
probably.
something.
This is right now, or I don't know. I guess I've only been listening to it for like a year and a half, maybe
Oh,
2
shit.
years. But like, I feel like it's the biggest this podcast has ever been. I don't know. Maybe
yeah,
it's just.
it is. Yeah, it's because like they had everyone on before they blew up. Like
Yeah,
Shane and
yeah.
Ari. Like I don't know if you ever seen like the election clip.
Yeah, so I have a subscription now,
Yeah,
to the-
me
so
too,
I
yeah.
watch all the old episodes.
Fuck
and
yeah, the
shit
old ones
now.
are fucking lit. But
The
yeah,
Martin
they,
Shkreli
but
one
I
is
don't-
fucking hilarious.
yeah,
It's so funny.
Adam 22. They have fucking some legends.
I haven't watched
Martin
it.
Shkreli,
Shout out
dude.
Adam 22 from Nashville, New
I
Hampshire.
know it's not really a good one to rep.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
it's kind of cool.
He cucks his wife, dude, and like
Yeah.
has like shitty scams that like he's
Yeah, no,
whatever.
he sucks, but
he does. Back
it's
in
a
the day,
funny
dude,
person to
I will
say,
say,
like, oh, who's from that? There's two most famous people from Nashville, New Hampshire are Adam 22 and Triple H.
well, we also have Adam
Adam
Sandler, bro.
Sandler.
Adam
Yeah,
Sandler's
he's from
the goat.
Manchester.
I know,
though.
but
I'm
he's the
talking
goat.
centralized.
Fair.
Also, fuck, what's his name? Is it? He's one of those guys that's in comedy movies that you can recognize his face, but you don't know. I can't even think of his name right now. I think it's like, I don't even remember. It'll come to me. But that if it comes to me, I'll text you, and then you can put it up
Perfect.
like right here
Boom.
on the
if,
thing.
If he texts me, it's right here.
Yeah. But he's one of those guys where he's like in movies and you don't know his name.
Okay.
But
I was
Yeah.
fucking gonna say something, and I feel like a fucking idiot. I don't know, man. This camera's probably gonna die here in the next 5 minutes or so.
I could-
so
yeah,
if
I
you have
could
some fun
rip a
closing
piss.
thoughts here, love it. Do you have any dates? This will be out next Thursday. So I don't know if you have
no,
some shit
I
you
mean,
wanna plug or-
this is funny. I'm doing a stand up at a class of '83 high school reunion in Spencer, Massachusetts on
Oh, yeah.
Saturday.
How the
Get
fuck?
that gig.
What?
It was some chick. I did a competition thing in New Haven like a couple months ago, and this lady was like there, and she like hit me up and was like, hey, like I'm throwing, it's her high school reunion, which I didn't realize till like yesterday, but it's like her class, and she's just some lady that like doesn't like seriously do,
Yeah.
she just kind of
Yeah.
like does it. And that was like the whole that sidebar, that competition, it was very weird because it was all just like people that you could kind of just do. It was like beside like me and Matt Sony. You ever met him? He's really funny. He was like actually like doing comedy, and then the guy hosting it was some guy from New York who was pretty funny. But like other than that, it was all like like the older like ladies that like are going through a divorce and they do stand up, and
It's
they're
4
kinda,
minutes of setup and fucking
exactly.
yeah.
It's the 4 minutes of
surprised,
setup.
Dylan Microsoft wasn't there with Matt Sony. Sorry, it was a shitty.
Oh, hey, I like that. I like that. I'm not doing a fake laugh, but I'm doing I like that.
Thank you. Sometimes I like that better.
But yeah, it was like a really weird competition. And it was in New Haven in like this like super black like restaurant. It was like not just saying that, like it was like a black restaurant. It was
Like the lights were really dim and
yeah,
just,
they
it was
only
really
sold
dark
Hennessy. And
When I did that one-liner competition in Vermont, it was like me and like 10 serious comics and then like 20 like locals who were
yeah.
just, like,
Yeah. It was like that kind of
Yeah.
deal. And so, but this lady was like, hey, like I'm doing this show. Like, do you want to do 10 minutes? And I'm very much like, I'll kind of just
Yeah.
do whatever show I get offered. So it's like, yeah, and it's like I get $30 in free barbecue food. So
Just
probably
point-
gonna bomb my
I
ass
got a
off.
joke for you.
Honestly.
Point at some random lady. Hey, is that Karen? Yeah, she was a slut back in the day.
I was thinking of being like the
Yeah,
the
this
only
won't be out till then. Do you have some fun like old?
I was like thinking of like doing like like it's funny to like be 60 and like see the like guy from your I know a guy that pissed his pants story. Like but now they're all wearing Depends, so like they're all kind of on equal ground.
Were you Pissy Peter?
Yeah. I was thinking of doing that. I want to like try some jokes, but like
That's
I have
a
a
good
lot of stuff
concept,
I
dude.
don't want to like do because I'm kind of like or if it's really going well, then I'll just start going fucking buck wild. But it's like those first like 3 minutes, I kind of really got to bring
Yeah,
them in.
when I did the diaper pantry, Alex was like, maybe don't do that Disney World joke about the fat wife and ugly kids because that's like the demographic.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, I have a lot of stuff I feel like that's like I don't know, I don't want to call it like meta or whatever, but it's kind of like very goofy to where like older people don't like.
Yeah.
If I told my parents the joke, they'd be like, "What?" But like when I'm like at like Mocha Pot or something or laugh
Yeah.
at it, it's like great because it's like
You're out there saying W Rizz. You're like 6'7" guys. They're like, what the fuck is this guy?
No, but so I'm like gonna try to ease my way in.
Guys, this kills with a room full of open mic degenerates.
Yeah. If you guys were high right now, that'd be funny as
Yeah.
shit, dude.
The concept there, though, genuinely, I'm not trying to like gas you up or whatever. That is great. Especially, I'm picturing myself at 50 years old. I tell stories now about people I don't see as much, whatever. That is
Exactly.
There's a whole something. That's fucking awesome.
So I'm gonna try that. We'll try some more stuff at Laugh Attic and see how it goes. It's hard to test these jokes too because it's like completely situation dependent. Like I have to be. I tried some of them yesterday in Lowell, and I was like, "Oh, I'm doing this show at this blah blah blah," and I was like, I'm gonna try some of the stuff," and I like started doing it. It was kind of bombing, but I'm also like, this isn't like.
Well, when we did the roast, I didn't try any of those jokes on stage.
I didn't try any of my roast jokes either.
Then
I
they
just
all
told them
killed-
to
they all
other
did good.
like
so
other people. Yeah.
Thankfully, none of them bombed, but that was a fucking scary kind of thing.
That was really scary. Yeah. First time testing your jokes on
Yeah.
stage, and then there's a panel of funnier people to like
That's the
roast
camera
you.
dying.
There we go. That's
Well,
a good
we
ending.
still have audio here,
Oh,
so you
okay.
can still
Like then
close
the
out.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Don't Stop Believing. But yeah, me, Ben, and Jay might have a podcast coming out soon.
I love it.
We got a spot, but we haven't started recording yet, but we got a spot, so and all the
Okay,
gear.
dude.
Well, shit, sure, brother. We'll have to shout out the
Be on the
podcast. Text
lookout.
us when you freaking drop it.
Absolutely.
We'll give a shout out to it. But
Shout out Nick's podcast.
Go
too.
to some
Yours.
random family reunion to see Duke.
Yeah, go to Spencer,
Or, sorry, high
Massachusetts,
school
in
reunion.
somebody's backyard in a development, like a 55. It's in a 55 up community in somebody's backyard.
Who was the podcast you want to shout out?
Nick Giorda's. I don't know what it's called.
Summer School.
Summer School.
Yeah.
Boom. If is there a
It's
YouTube
Nick-
channel for it?
Yeah,
Or-
Nick, Jordan Corbin, I forget
Nathaniel
who else.
Allen.
Oh,
Nathaniel,
hell yeah.
and somebody else. I forget who else.
Fuck
They've
yeah,
all
word.
2 of them have been guests. So.
Wait a second. Is this the podcast that has been recorded 7 years ago? Or
No,
whatever?
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
I've
Did that
also
get
been on
scrapped?
that, and
Me
he never
too.
released that
Okay,
shit.
because I've heard
Yeah.
the lore about Justin. We are like 3 episodes in, maybe 4 episodes in. He's like, I did a podcast, and I was like, okay, where we like just started. I'm like, that's cool. He's telling me about this like months go by. We have Nathaniel come on. This
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
months later, and I was like, didn't you do a podcast, Justin? He's like, yeah, I'm thinking about. He's telling us on here. I'm thinking about dropping ones, and I go, bro, what if you're like, oh, it was crazy. Charlie Kirk got shot today. It's like that's old news, man.
It
Like,
was my podcast with him was like I felt really good. We went like 2.5, 3 hours. We were
Okay.
just fucking around. Like I was like, oh shit, this
I
is
think I
like
did good
really
on mine,
good.
too,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ben and Jay were on it too. They said they had a fucking great time when they were on it.
hell yeah.
But he just hasn't released. I've been on. This is the 5th podcast I've ever been on. I'm
Fuck
assuming this will be the first one that ever gets released.
It will be
none
released
of them
next
I've
Thursday.
been on have gotten released.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this will be on YouTube
There we
and
go.
Spotify next Thursday.
Yeah, I kind
brother.
of got to like warm up, and then this is the real
Fuck yeah.
game.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
real shit. All right, folks. Till next
Peace
week.
out.
Dukes, thanks for coming on. I
Thanks.
said Dukes. I meant to
Dukes.
say.